sunshine and more.
Contestant plays for the ultimate prize. They're right. Big money, big prizes. I love it. Contestant 1. Good luck. You'll need it. Seconds. Let the carnage begin.
Hey, yo.
Bingo! Total carnage! Bingo! Oh, that's
Fuck! What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you do fucking... Fuck! Fuck!
Here's an appealing fellow. In fact, they're appealing him off the floor. I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Product placement with Taco Bell.
Talk about problems, talk about.
I can't wait to see what happens next. All right, this is just what I wanted to see. Big money, big bucks, no whammies.
Damn!
Oh no! We suck again!
He'll be back, but only in a rerun.
Tense.
Did your balls a tug, you tit fucker?
Nice execution.
You're doing terrific.
I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich County. I play it straight up, yo.
Talk about Providence, drum roll.
Fuck this game!
Uh-oh. Hey, yo.
You're my fucking hero, Tutu.
Oh yeah!
You tell him I'm coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Now a grenade, and there it is! There it is! There it is!
The first victory against Deller in the entire tournament.
Here it comes! Can he get the final four down? It's gonna be so close! It is! It's gonna be 40 watt by maybe 2 seconds.
For CHX, advantage though, 40 watt range. He's got a spreader in hand. No PB.
It's a sub 6! It's a sub 6! In a couple race!
A storm is coming.
Good luck!
Desire burns.
You'll need it! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the heck was that? What was that on Seawalker?
Yeah, that's like a 5:15 right there.
Yes.
Wow.
That is a tournament record that CHX just got.
Bite your tongue. Don't make a scene, dear. Everybody's been here at least once before, but we've been here more. Your heart breaks, it rolls down the window. I've seen it all go. Come back.
This is Smash TV.
Final form for Princely. It's all about, he got the transfer.
I got the transfer damage, and we are going to a game 7.
Incredible tank trouble. She's gonna hold it down. This is a top 10 moment if ever I saw one. Incredible, death-defying movement. Will this be enough for Telio to take it?
Telio!
Telio gets it!
Telio gets it!
Are you serious? laser deal. Oh my God! 348. Fire does it again.
Unbelievable.
Photo finish. No way. No bloody way.
The room doesn't end till the shrapnels are gone. He doesn't see them. Oh my God, 40, move!
That is a tournament record that CHX just got, and the fastest Mutoid Man fight.
Welcome to the 7th annual Super Smash TV Easy Percent Tournament Bracket Reveal Show.
Just gonna play a pre-recorded message here, and then we'll get it away. This is of serious nature. I know we just hyped up for 30 minutes. I just want to play this now. I had to pre-record this. It's pretty raw. Just listen to this, and we will be back in a moment. So with a heavy heart, starting tonight, I address two things of great importance to the Smash TV extended family. First, all of our thoughts and hopes are for Takum and Takum's mother, our animator from the 6th tournament. Was supposed to have something for tonight. Obviously unavailable as his mother is in the hospital recovering from surgery. We wish her well. We wish Takum well. Hope things will be as good as And with a heavier heart, we also extend our condolences. We empathize. We send our thoughts, our hopes. We just feel for our good friend from the first tournament on. LZ Cards Fan 23, we love you. We're here for you. And we are deeply saddened by the passing of your father this week. Bit of a downer, I know, after all the hype, but sometimes you gotta just address the realness. And Cards, we're here for you. Just let us know what you need. We love you. Not gonna lie, that took at least 20 takes to get it that good. Still pretty raw about it. Still pretty rough about it. I didn't even know Cards' father, and it affected me because I care about Cards, as we all do. So send your love, send your hopes, send your thoughts. If you believe in it, send your prayers. Do whatever you got to do. That'll be that. With that, guys, I'm going to bring our co-hosts in for the evening. First up, we got in the booth with us a previous champion, previous runner-up, 40-watt range. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the show. What do you want to say? You got the floor. Give us the biz.
Well, first off, my apologies if that sound effect was over that on my end. I couldn't hear that it had started, so definitely sorry.
No, that's entirely on me. I said apologies in chat. That's not on you, bud. You're good.
But either way, I'm glad to be here. Much love to Cards. He's as integral to this community as anybody possible.
100%.
Yeah,
that is.
I don't think this tournament would be what it is without him. I know pretty much anyone and everyone I talk to absolutely love this tournament, and he's a big reason for that. So much love to him. I hope everything's well. I hope we get to hear from him at some point during the tournament, but if not, fully understandable.
Yeah, we love you, Cards. Burgundy, I know you can hear me. Your microphone's muted at the moment, but do you want to introduce yourself? Burgundy, the second co-host of the evening. The floor is yours. What do you got to say, bud?
Well, I mean, they're saying it in chat here. Cards is definitely the voice of this community, and as somebody who has lost both of his parents, I definitely know the feeling. Don't know the circumstances, but it's just not good necessarily. But we're going to try to do what we can here to brighten things up at least a little bit. I will say that I'm proud to be the 37th seed in this 32-person field.
Excuse me, there's actually 34 people signed up. You'd be 35th. Thank you.
Yeah, but I was going for the 37 me.
Oh, I get it. In a row. I get it. Like Clerks, like sucking dick. I get it.
Clerks, yeah.
Oh, God, there's a kid.
Yeah, one of the things that I do a hell of a lot better than playing Smash TV, that's for sure.
Well, that's okay then. Is that code, etc. The point is, guys, the point is, here's the point. You ready for this? You ready for the point? Are you ready for the point? It's
I'm
officially
ready
time.
for the point, even.
It's officially that time. Brackets should be up. Can you see the brackets? Burgundy.
Nice
and
execution.
40.
You're doing terrific. Absolutely on both ends.
All right, so we are just gonna dive right in, guys. Previous years, like we did a little bit last year with just contestant 1 and contestant 2. However, we have a little wrinkle this year, just a little bit of a fun time. Unfortunately, Burgundy, we did scrap the commentator themes because 2 of your fellow commentators are in the brackets. Spoilers. So you're... I'm a loser, baby. He's not going to get played. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Circumstances happen. You got to roll with the punches. Card subject to change and all the other...
Absolutely.
disclaimers and things of that nature.
Well, Jack apparently is not a fan of Beck, but besides that, guys, I also want to say, yeah, we love cards, and not as I do want to call it out again. Friend of mine from work, my animator from last year's 6th annual, had been contracted for a video that is 90% done, but I'm waiting on 15 seconds animation. But you know what? That shit don't matter when your mom's in the hospital recovering from surgery. So if all things bear out okay, maybe for the post-tournament review show, we'll get that piece of content. And if it doesn't line up by then, next year, we'll get her done. So let's hear some love for my boy Tackham from work. He's a good kid, good egg, just a nice person, and he needs his mom out of the hospital. Can I get a Smash TV?
Smash TV.
There we go.
I thought you were going for like a, can I get a hell yeah? Like I don't know. I've got wrestling on the brain. The documentary is coming out in 2 weeks.
Fair. Yes. Yes.
For those with Apple TV Plus, shameless plug. Check out Monster Factory on there. You might hear my glorious voice in that docu-series.
All right,
and by
guys.
might, I mean you will.
Nice.
So we're gonna just run down some ground rules real quick. Everyone's gonna have a theme song. The commentators are gonna just stay quiet. Chat, feel free to guess who's the seed. You can try to guess it based on who you think it is or what the theme song is. Some of them, the names will take longer to appear than others depending on how long their intro is. The shortest theme song is 16 seconds. The longest is 45. We cut them down a little bit. Feel free to have some fun. Everyone's got their own wrestling intro because every year we've got to raise that bar. And plus, apparently I knocked the teaser reveal like out of the park because everyone was so in love with it. So, you know, we just got to keep raising the bar, and it's going to end up being horrible. And I'm going to outdo myself and give myself, you know, puking sickness. But you know what? It's worth it, is it not, boys?
It most certainly is.
Starwood will name that tune within 5 notes. Well, here you go, Starwood, the number 1 seed. I wonder who it is.
The champ is here! And his name is John C.
Hopefully the chat could hear that. I don't know why it's frozen in the spot it is, but okay.
Yes! Yes!
Chat's enjoying it.
Yes!
Unsurprising, guys. Okay, why did it play again?
Because it needs to.
Okay, fair. I mean, it is my stream. I'll just play it all night.
Should we explain how these
it's kind of quiet.
matchups come to
okay,
be?
hold on a minute. It's kind of quiet. Listen, guys, I edited this in an hour this morning before work. I went for quiet over loud. Trust me, your ears will appreciate quiet. But I can turn it up a little bit if you really want. But only a little bit. That's it. It's loud now. And now you're going to hear the commentators. You want to explain how the comes to be? I don't know, 40. Maybe we address it at the end. Maybe you want to address it on the way. I don't know. You know what?
I just know a lot of people are usually confused as to how the 1st and 32nd can be matched up together. So
Okay. You know what? I'll let you explain it. We'll hit it again, goddammit. You want to go deaf. Jesus Christ. I'm not editing these on the fly. 40, explain.
Yeah, it's quite simple. We build the bracket based off of the leaderboard. Sometimes people can be bumped up or bumped down a slot or two based on past tournament or event performances. And then essentially we just bend it in half. So first and 32nd, second and 31st, and so on.
Absolutely. And I just want to point out for the record, given the week's events and all of the transpirings, I'm taking straight leaderboard. So some of y'all are going to be like, I'm ranked too low. Some of you will be like, I'm ranked too high. And you know what? Prove it. That's all I'm going to say. Prove it. We'll get to that. All right. One more time at max volume. This is the best you're going to get. Some of them are louder than others. Mine's a little quiet because Ride the Valkyries is quieter than the other part. 3 times. Because I'm going to be a 3-time champion. And answer your question, yes, y'all are going to get your head kicked in. Brysolf going to become a 3-time Super Smash TV Easy Percent champion because I don't lose. 40 Burgundy rebuttals.
I mean, I've seen you lose a couple times, but not in the tournament.
I mean, that's fair. If you want to go with a single loss eliminates you, sure. Sure, you do what you want. Or a team event where you're let down by some Prince Edward Islander. I think that was subtle enough. He won't get that I'm talking about Jack, right?
But no, I think
Get
you
up,
as
you
number one
pussy.
is more than fair. You've dominated pretty much every category since it's since it's been created, other than CHX taking the turbo categories, and you're very consistent. So I think it's well placed.
Ferran, prove me wrong.
Oh, settle down there, Benoit.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I don't think I'm a double murderer, but okay, sure.
No. Well, I mean, you've murdered all your opponents in this tournament over the last 2 years.
Except for
Become
one.
a 2-time champion.
Except for one human being who took me to the limit. And if you ask Cards, he'll tell you a lucky spreader, which was actually an invulnerability, is what saved my ass in Game 6. So, there we go. Cards ain't here. I'll cover it for Cards. I was saved by an invulnerability.
But that being said, in your varying best of 5s and best of 7s, you haven't lost. So how can I prove facts wrong? I'm not from a certain portion of the United States making up alternative facts.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Truthful tellings. I like it. So, for those who might be in the know, make your guesses now. Who's the number 32 seed? Some of y'all might know. Some of you might know. And, might know and might not know, depending on whether you looked. Like I said, it's straight ranking, okay? So if you really want to ruin it for yourself, you could go figure it out. You could backwards do this. But why not enjoy the show? So, right? Let's just get on with it. Coolio. It is Coolio. It's Bruce Lemonades, clearly. Well, let's see. And Prince Leaf is pretty close, guys. Not a first annual runner, but Infinite Mystery making a return. Only run one tourney. Second annual tournament. Did not win a single race in the Deller group of the group stages. Infinite Mystery with a PB on the leaderboard of 15 minutes, I think, or maybe 12, but either way, it's very high up there. Although I've seen Infinite get a 10 something. Coming in at 32, Infinite Mystery. You got anything for me? 40 Burgundy. You had heard of Infinite Mystery? I'm interested to hear, because I know, but do you know?
I'm excited Infinite's in here. Infinite, for those of you that don't know, likes to take on giant events like Big 20 and things like that. For the most part, completely blind or without practice. I think it's very awesome to see him tackle all of that. Excited that he can come back.
Ferran, thoughts? Before your time.
Yep, before my time, so dare I say it's a mystery to me.
I mean, I know that obviously Infinite's going to have no chance against me. Absolutely not. Not going to happen. But I love that somebody who, in the second tournament, so dominated by Deller, signed up for a tournament where I'm going to be more dominant than Deller. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited for Infinite Mystery being in here.
Do you think at some point, given my awfulness, that there could be an exhibition Mystery versus Burgundy?
You know,
because that might actually be a competitive matchup.
I'd be curious for anyone over the 7-minute mark to be in an event for Break the Sub 7. I'm just saying. I'm just spitballing here. I'm not against the idea. People going out there trying to get that one run where maybe you don't got the skills. Maybe you don't got the gumption. Maybe you don't got the aim. But you get those spreaders on the boss. Who knows? Keep in mind as well, Infinite was in at the infancy of spreader strats. So there's a lot more information out there now than in the second tournament. I'm just saying. Coolio's calling a sub 7 in chat. I love it for himself. Love it. Love it. True madman, that infinite mystery, enjoyer of doing ridiculous things, Moonsadi, and that is perhaps the best description. Like 40, is that not an infinite mystery in a nutshell?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Let's get on to the 16-17 match, shall we? Let's get on to that 16 seed. Any calls in chat without looking. Make your calls now. Commentators, 16 seed. Make your call quickly. You got 5 seconds. 4.
No idea.
3.
No clue.
Wow. No idea, no clue are not in this tournament. You guys failed.
Shark Boy? Oh, Shell, yeah.
All right. Already signed off by Scotty. Perfect music. Space Colonizer using a Jaws emote. Plays Jaws Ness, I believe speedrunning it actually. In it as our 16 seed. Same seed as last year, I believe. So kind of a weird coinky-dink because ended up losing to yours truly in the second round last year. History repeating itself. But first things first, Space Colonizer. Thoughts, 40. Thoughts, Burgundy. What do you got?
Yeah, Space, I'm excited to see this. The 16-17 seed's always the best matchup in the tournament at the very first heat. I know Space last year was pretty crucial in helping Creepio find a lot of information for us, made some graphics for us to take people one step further. Love to see it.
Jack calling a Space top 8 finish. I love it. I love it.
Certainly possible, as Space Colonizer currently 20th on the leaderboard. Is one of the members of the Sub 6 Club with a 545.099 personal best. So, I mean, yeah, it certainly could make some hay, and then, well, we'll see what happens in the second round, but it also depends on who Space Colonizer's opponent is.
I just got to point out for the record, people going 16C with a 545 PB. Oh, yeah, there's 21 Sub 6s in this tournament. Did I neglect to mention that? There's 2/3 of the field is Sub 6 for a PB. Just, like, what? Right? What? 40? Like, what do you think about that?
I remember when I started, there was maybe 6 Sub 6s.
Not even. If you watch that right here, right now video at the start, no. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it blows my mind that basically we have more Sub 6 runners now than we had runners, period.
Oh, this tournament's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be up. The middle third seeds, it's going to be a bloodbath, and I can hardly wait. Burgundy, what do you think?
I'm weirdly looking forward to it. I mean, 21 of the 29 Sub 6ers are part of this tournament.
Absolutely.
That's
21 of the 29 Sub 6s. And keep in mind, Deller ain't run shit since the second tournament. Still sitting at a 541. You've got a few other people like Dark Lord who can't compete, you know. Easy Sation, who just made it in there. And then smashed, I think, the 550 not that long ago. Like, there's some quality runners out there that aren't in here. But we still got 21 of them. And also Tapatio is one of those 21. But either way. Let's move on to number 17. The winner of this match will face the winner of Brysolf Infinite Mystery. Who do we got at number 17? Let's see.
I'm going to guess E.T. Gohan.
Make your guesses.
Now that I can look at the leaderboard. Oh, shit.
Well, the chat's popping pretty hard, boys. We've got a Space Colonizer Jack in a 16-17 matchup to open things out here in the Shrap division. That should be a Donnybrook. And the most important question I have to say right now, Jack on emulator versus Space Co. versus Jack on hardware versus Space Co. Percentage-wise, where are you rating Jack's chances against Space Co? Emulator and then console.
Ooh, I mean, on console, you know, with Jack, it depends. How much did he practice? I know he has a run of bad luck where either a controller breaks, his internet goes down, the console is missing. It's a tough call. I would give the edge to Jack just because he has a deeper knowledge, I would think, about the game, just a little longer in it.
And I love it. Grunty calling it, no practice. It is Jack. I love it. I love it. Burgundy, thoughts?
Wait.
Console versus emulator.
We talking about practice?
Oh my god.
Not the game.
Are we really going back to this meme again? Really? Get your
I'm
popcorn
from the Philly
ready.
area. You know that this meme is coming.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's almost 21 years old at this point, but it's still a goodie.
Sigma and Taps are popping right now. I love it. Not the game.
Not the game. How the hell can I make my Smash TV better by going to practice?
30% on console, 65% on hardware, so that's 95% on an actual piece of hardware.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I mean, maybe Jack's figured that out. Maybe Jack will actually, practice, because he's always maintained head-to-head he can beat me. So I'm just saying there's a potential second-round matchup there. But Space Co. is no fucking joke. So Jack better bring his big boy pants and hike those motherfuckers up, all right? I'm just saying.
Jack ain't saying nothing. Yeah, apparently we were playing Among Us.
Well, speaking of other things that took a real dive this week, unfortunately, the adventures of Terry Funk, middle-aged and crazy, are on hiatus as Iron Fury's YouTube channel got hacked, got turned into an Elon Musk streaming piece of garbage automated channel, and then they deleted his channel. So that's also dead. But that's neither here nor there, unfortunately. I was guesting on that, and it's a shame. It's a real shame. 140. Oh God, we're doing Steiner math, Coolio. How dare you? This is not Burgundy's channel. Come on, jeez. Jack, tell us to suck a lemon. Oh my God, everyone is just popping in chat for Jack. He is more popular than me. I'm moving on to the next match. I should be. You get
Let's just point out that if Jack wins, it's going to be a Jack Brysolf match in round 2, right there.
How good could that be?
Co-op partners.
Jack might even practice. No, he's not going to do that, but he might try.
I'll say there really is no practicing this game. You either run it or you don't.
Real talk. If I can swing it, I will literally try to set it up where we can shit talk each other, and I'll stream it to a secondary channel during that match if it happens. I'm just saying, we can do this. It's possible. Either way,
just because you know that it's too big for GG speedruns.
Oh no, we're gonna race on GG. It's just we gotta add that little content for y'all who want to hear Jack.
Oh, Ruthie bonus content. Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll beat Space. What, you weren't gonna before that? God damn it, Jack. Get a competitive goddamn bone in your body. Let's move on.
Hey, I even got one in a best of 5 on him. Granted, it was because his wire was all fucked up, but he was the only reason that I didn't get totally swept in the 5th annual tournament.
Hold on a minute. His wire was all fucked up? Is that code?
No.
Okay, good. So it just meant he had hardware issues. Got it. He's going to try. We did it, everyone. Yay! Guys, I rigged the bracket. I fixed it, but we got Jack to try. We did it, everyone. Yes! Yes!
I see it.
Yes! Yes! Even better. Even better.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, yeah!
All right, number 8.
Oh, God. We will move on to number 8. What's the Sounders end? This is Jimmy. Oh, shit. He's serious. Guys, I've awakened a beast. I've awakened the beast. Jack is going to win this region, but we will have to finish the second half of the video. All right, we got to listen to the Norwegians. What did I do? What did I do? Why did I do this? Why do I do things? God damn it. Tatuso. Yes, guys, it is Tatuso in the chat. I'm trying to talk over this Gary Gary don't sue me from Vietnamese prison. All right, number 8. Let's see what number 8 is.
Tats.
Oh, that's right. Oopla at number 8. I know the theme song's still going. I'm going to live with it. Goddamn. Oopla at number 8.
The French Connection.
Burgundy. Give me your thoughts first, 40. We're gonna change it up for the second half of the bracket. Burgundy first thoughts.
Oh boy, you get me going first. That's always interesting. I mean, yeah, 8 seed, not only in the tournament but ranked 8th in speed run, PB of 5:25.316. Oh hell yeah!
That's pretty good. Little Austin 316.
Yeah.
If only there was an no, don't do any channel point redemptions. That's not on here. I am allowing you sounders. You can do stuff like, like this, for example. For the 316 if you want. But no, don't do that. But pretty good. Oopla took a year off, did not compete in the 6th annual. Was, I believe, Rookie of the Year in 5th annual, beating Aquas in a momentous best of 7 that was ranked pretty highly on the top 10 list. That was perfect with no errors whatsoever. There was no problems with that list whatsoever. Oh hell yeah, Tabatio, drank beer, etc. Burgundy, thoughts on Oopla? Hey man,
I mean, I'm looking forward
40,
to it.
40. I meant 40 because I reversed it and I forgot.
Yeah.
Oopla's definitely one of those guys you got to watch out for. He's up, like you said, top 8. Once you get in those top rankings in that area, we're separated by seconds, if that. So he's definitely one that can take it pretty far, if not all the way. So, he's one of those guys that makes me worried.
Sorry, I'm to interrupt, but my drinking coach says I need another shot. So close enough. Continue.
Oh no, I mean he's just if you look at his game history, he's one of those guys that takes his game seriously. He runs them as far as he can take them, usually to the top. So, he's one to watch out for.
100%, and one of our French runners in the event, Oopla, always shows well in any event Oopla takes place in. I believe in the 5th tournament, has taken part in at least one battle royale, and I believe was in the normal league as well. Did very well for himself and runs a lot of different stuff. So I'm hopefully going to focus up here. Seeing the group here, not knowing what that 4-pack is below Oopla, but there is a 9 seed lurking down there, and you can't discount 24, 25. Keep in mind, I told you, up to 21 is sub 6 for a PB. There's no telling what quality you've got at that 24 or 25. Let's see the number 25 seed in the upcoming Shrap division of the 7th annual Super Smash TV Easy Percent Tournament. Who we got? I said who we got?
Tiny Link? I don't know.
Apparently, I don't know how to be on things and be active. I gotta tell you, the Real Zero, I was minorly shocked because I saw the name and thought, I don't recognize that name. And I was putting the bracket together and went, correct me if I'm wrong, Bergie, I'm pretty sure the Real Zero is sub 630 for a PB, and there's room for improvement in there.
Yep, currently tied for 43rd on the leaderboard with a 624.
Now, you might say, oopla, that's a 59-second difference, but it's a best of 5 in the opening few rounds. You just never know. And it's actually going to be best of 5 for the until you get towards the top 8 finishes, because it's only top 8 prizes this year. I don't have the prizes set. If you're wondering why we didn't start with that, I don't have a specific prizes set this year. It's been a few weeks. We'll get that sorted this weekend so we know what it is. So, down to talk about it, but like a 624 is your 25th seed. Kind of bizarre. That's that's a little gross, right? 40, just a little gross, maybe.
It's 24th, it's 25th. I guess that's because of the tie. I'm personally not too familiar with Real Zero's runs, so I really can't comment much.
Pretty new, and the thing about being pretty new is you either got to give them credit that there's room to grow, or you think they've plateaued. And sometimes you just got to take the middle ground and you go with the experience. You just got to go with it.
The tournament will definitely bring you experience too.
Oh, 100%. You never know. I mean, if any of y'all paid attention during the 4th tournament breakdown earlier. Maybe I'll rerun that at the halfway point just so I can go take a bathroom break. They're right here, right now. The 4th tournament had some of those wild seeds where, we had no idea what the hell we were dealing with. Especially the 4th was bad. The 5th might have been worse. I don't know. It's up to debate. Both were pretty rough. So you never know with these lower seeds what damage they can rot. Every year, there's somebody with a high double digit. I'm not talking like a 10 or a 13. I'm talking like a 17, a 19, a 26 who can do some damage. Aquas. I'm just saying. They can screw with you. They only submit one and then it's bad, or maybe they're at their top. I mean, what do you think, Burgundy? What do you think of a 37 seed maybe running the championship? Speechless about winning the tournament. I love the modesty from Ferron Burgundy here.
Just in complete shock.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Number 9 seed coming up.
Sorry, I'm fielding a phone call.
That's fair deal. Fair deal. You do what you got to do. Number 9 seed. Bergs is the champ in our hearts. Well, I'm glad Bergs is the champ somewhere. Number 9 seed. Let's see who it is. Finishing out the single digits for seeds.
I'm F-I-double-L-M-O-E. I'm like Seabiscuit, baby, you can bet on me. I like Ben Franklin on bills. When Cozy knows on hot days I chills. I don't know why they grinning, them suckers ain't winning. I can tell you this right from the beginning. Baby, real rap cat in the flesh. I don't go to jail, I get house arrest.
I don't go to jail, I get house arrest. And also, already getting called out in the chat from Prince Leaf, Rookie of the Year candidate, Hefe
Definitely.
Man, who's got a sub 530. Dropped, 28 seconds off the PB? 29? Went from a 5.5x into the 5.2x range out of fucking nowhere. Think about that. Think about that.
Hefe Man's definitely my pick for Rookie of the Year, too. Not only is he playing well and playing crazy, he's in my stream asking all the right questions, clarifications, everything. That's where my money is for Rookie of the Year.
For sure, Hefel doesn't mean the Jeff. Well, that's good, because I don't know the Spanish or la Francais. So, Hefe Man it is. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at this. Taps recognizing the music. By the way, if any of y'all are interested after the fact, let me know. I will post everyone's theme music in the Discord. I did save what they had as their submission generally. Let it be known. I will share that. Just make sure it's known in the Discord. I will share that. Burgundy might be busy with a phone call. So I'll just say, Hefe Man, out of nowhere, drop 30 seconds. That is, when you break 6 minutes, to drop almost 30 seconds on a PB is unheard of. Now, some might say, well, there's a lot of luck involved. Yes, there is. But keep in mind, that's a 27, 40 if you have it open, a 520. It's 526. It's something stupid. The point is, yeah, okay, probably had a 70-some second mutoid, but that's still a 4-1X entry. That is no joke. You do not discount that type of mutoid man entry because you never know.
Yeah, no, we usually talk about who's fastest to sub 6, but I would say who's fastest to this time right here is probably him.
You know what? It's probably a toss-up between their Aquas, I would say. It's the two.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I remember Aquas I put as a 26, and I when we did this seeding, we talked about it. I said, I don't know about this. And then Aquas totally ruined the bracket. It was awesome. I was so happy about it. Burgundy, I'll give you 10 seconds to speak up. And if you're there, make your thoughts known. Otherwise, we'll just move on to the next one there. And people want to hear the themes, apparently. Jack, and by the way, I didn't mention that. Jack did indeed write that MIDI you heard. I'm sure it wasn't for a Doom mod whatsoever. It was probably for a Doom mod that never happened. I'm just saying.
527.7, pretty good.
That's pretty good for a guy who's, brand new to the tournament and in the top 10 for seeding. It is pretty good. Who's the number 24, boys? Well, let's find out.
If I'm late, don't wait. Go without me. I may tarry a while. 'Cause I mean to know before I go how come the devil smile.
What's that? What's that? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Mike Tyson's punch-up matchup, y'all. Hefe Man, Grunty Addis, a little grudge match. And this is all based on seeding. No fixin', no fucking, no mussin', no smucking, boys. This is an MTO grudge match coming at ya. Grunty Addis, number 24. What y'all got to say about that? Bergs, lead us out. Okay, Bergs is clearly on the phone call still. 40, lead us out.
Gruntiatis, I would say, even though Hefe Man has this time under his belt, I could still see this being a great match. Gruntiatis has the experience. He's played the game longer. I don't know if he's committed as hard as Hefe Man has, but I wouldn't just wrap this up to numbers right here.
I mean, you gotta love it, right? It's funny how, literally I did this seeding based on purely rank order, and there is some potentially great storylines. Round 1 and potentially round 2 throughout the seeding. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, a lot of people need to remember with this game, your time isn't necessarily how good you are. It's just the opportunities you've had on top of your skills. So it shows what you're capable of.
The biggest thing I will say for anyone in this tournament, and keep in mind, you can schedule, I should address this. Other than Friday nights after 6 Central, pretty much our boy Dino's wide open for GG speedruns. We have a lot of potentials for when you can schedule matches this year. Tomorrow, the earliest you can schedule is 4 Eastern because he's busy in the morning, but we could start this tournament tomorrow if people want to. I'm just saying, we're going to give you 8 days for the opening round. Okay, Saturday all the way through the next Saturday. There's potential here for some fun times, and we'll have to reach out and do the thing. And look at this. You're a great player, nothing against you, but Brian wants us to have a shit talk game. Oh my god.
The shit talk's already starting.
Oh my god, Jack. Jesus. I'd believe that more if you didn't live on that goddamn joke of a province that is Prince Edward Island. Fuck. That's
good
terrible.
Oysters, though.
And more lobsters than
That's fired.
Fots shired, boys. So that's the Shrap division. Before we move on, I gotta ask, 40, what are your thoughts on this division? Who's your favorite? Who is your second favorite? Who's your dark horse? What do you got?
My dark horse is definitely Hefe Man. I feel that he's going to put the work in, and for being the newcomer, he's going to climb pretty high. The Jackamus Oopla, or is it Jack? No, the Oopla, I think. If Jack commits, I mean, Jack's capable of greatness. We all know this. I mean, my money, if I were to put my money on anybody in this, it'd definitely be you, though.
I mean, I'm clearly the favorite. I'm just going to say it up front because I am the two-time defending champion. Never lost in a tournament. And if I lose once, I'm not losing twice. It's not happening. It is not happening, boys and girls. Three-time champion. Come take my crown, Mugga Guggas. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Burgundy. Who's your favorite? Who's your dark horse? Who's your second favorite? In that order. Go.
Well, I mean, it's hard to pick against that Brysulf as the number one as a favorite. I could certainly see that 8-9 matchup of Oopla and Hefe Man being a dark horse, fantastic matchup. And I mean, Spaceco and Jackamus, that will be interesting to see. That'll be a barn burner as well. Dare I say, a slobber knocker, by God.
I just want to point out, last year I faced Spaceco with 1 year less of experience. I had no problem with Spaceco. Spaceco also had a bad game. I don't care who comes out of that Jackamus Spaceco. I'm going to have the full of my ass to not go the distance on that one. Like, I win 3-1. Cool. I'll be happy with that. I take a 3-2. I will wipe the brow and I will move on. Okay. The bottom half, though. Okay. The Real Zero. Bit of a wild card. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Oopla, a bit of a wild card himself, being out over a year, right? How much work is Oopla really putting in? A lot of Big 20 practice going on out there for a lot of people. Hefe Man drops a huge PB, but I haven't caught a stream. I can't speak to Hefe Man where Hefe Man's at a consistency. Gruntiatus, a veteran, right? Like Governor, who I always associate with Gruntiatus. There's a 23-second differential. In my mind, Gruntiatus is better, but Governor's got the better rank. Where are you going to put people? That bottom half. I don't know. If I'm going to pick a dark horse, it's coming out of the bottom half. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Jack. Jack. Silver Medal Jack. Oh, Silver Medal Jack. You have dreams. And by that I mean, you're my friend and I love you. So that's all I'm going to say. And Spaceco, this is your chance for redemption, brother. Go out there, punch me in the mouth. I fucking dare you. I double dog dare you, motherfucker. Let's go. We're done with the Shrap division.
Yeah, 16-17 match I'm very excited about.
Oh, I'm excited about every match in here past, no offense to Infinite Mystery, who I was super pumped to see the name. I'm excited about every match in this division. Honestly, I don't care what the differentials are. There's just some fun things that could happen in this. And it's only going to get more nuts from here, boys. Bleach Blonde Horse, Jesus Christ. All right, on to the Grunt division. The number 4 seed, the favorite, and I mean barely the favorite because there's a 5 seed in here, in the Grunt division. Who do we got, boys and girls? Make your guesses now. Don't check the leaderboard or I'm going to punch you. I won't actually do that. Who we got? Number 4. Here we go. Good old 40 washed up range coming in after a 1.5 tournament break. Was going to finish 4th or maybe third in the 5th annual and had to withdraw due to a thumb boo-boo. Did not take part in the 6th annual, made the brackets, and said, and I quote, at least 4 times in my chat, let me explain in regards to the seatings. 40-watt range at your 4 seat. 40-watt range. Thoughts about 40-watt range? 40-watt range.
Hey, last year I wasn't in it because, the thumb was just thrashed. I knew before I signed up and backed out before we started because I didn't want a repeat of the year before. But I got hyped last year, and I made a promise to myself that no matter what, I was going to be in this year. I even said at the close of the finale last year, I immediately tweeted that I'll be back, and I'll make sure that I ain't a fucking slacker either. That number 4 is still a number 4. It might be higher by the time we start. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at whoever's in my way.
I'm just going to throw it there for the record. If I had the bandwidth in my brain to do a little bit of massaging, 40 would not be in the grunt division, despite the amount of practice being put in. Okay? And I'm going to throw that out there, and I will explain at the end. Remind me to explain where 40 would be if I had the room in my brain to actually sit down and, map out where people would go, okay? Burgundy, thoughts on 40-watt range? A gold medalist, a silver medalist, probably a bronze or silver medalist in the 5th annual, if not for a thumb injury. Coming out of retirement as the 4 seed. What do you got to say? Speechless again. Oh my goodness. Yep, speechless. Or still on the phone. I'll just throw it out there. I'm going to tell you right now. Based on practice and what had been happening, 40 would be the 3 seed. If I had had the time and the wherewithal, thinking about it now in this exact moment, that's your 3 seed. However, not the 3 seed. The 4 seed is 40-watt range.
Hey, 440 watts is fine with me, man.
That's a lot of watts if you think about it. Watts like the Carey Price of Smash TV. Jesus Christ, Jack. Only Canadians are going to get that reference. That's mean. That's mean.
What does that make him if I beat him, though?
Terrific. We can do all that. None. Oh, I'm sorry. Jack's actually being complimentary. I thought you meant he had a drug problem. My bad. That's a lot of damage. Our boy Carey Price goaltended the Canadians for well over a decade. Got them to a Stanley Cup Finals, a couple conference finals, but has a wee bit of a drug problem these days. You're the Eric Lindros. Oh, you are an oatmeal head. That's 100% true. 100%
I have no
true.
idea who these names are.
You know what? Fuck you, Texas. Burgundy, this is your last chance to get into all this hockey talk before we move on. 3, 2, 1. Too busy to
It's there. Hey, what's up?
40 watt. At number 4, I was just saying if I had time and wherewithal thinking about it, actually the number 3 seed. But in at number 4, 40 watt range making a return after 1.5 tournaments. Gold medalist. Silver medalist. Might have missed on a bronze or potentially a silver because 40 wasn't beating me. That wasn't happening. Not with a thumb injury.
Well, that being said, heck of a PB, 523.316. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Drink beer. Okay.
Drink beer. Yep, exactly. And, former champion, so lots of good things in store.
What? All right. Enough of that. I'm looking forward to it. Number 29. Who we got?
Le prix du danger. Le prix du danger. Le prix du danger. Le prix du danger.
So, I feel obliged to explain Le Prix de Danger, or the Danger Race, if you prefer. by Space Croquette is the theme song. Now, there is a little movie that this game is loosely based off of called The Running Man. And some French film outfit decided, you know what? That Schwarzenegger film, that's a lot of fun. Why don't we make a knockoff called Le Prix de Danger and Space Croquette, Space Croquette, too hard, Croquette decided to go with that. That sounds a little more Spanish. Either way, decided to use that as a theme song for themselves.
Is that movie available in English? Because I'm going to find it as soon as this is over.
I don't know, but I will tell you, real talk, Balderbad, I ran him through this for like levels on audio and went, that sounds familiar. Then looked at the movie and went, yeah, I've watched that on TV. So this has been on Dutch TV at least. So it's a wrap. It's a wrap. La Prix, so Prix de Danger, spelled the same way, Danger. All right, so there you go. Stephen the Roi? No, actually, it was based off of a book by, what was Stephen King's alter ego? That it's based off of, The Running Man is based off of that, but I can't remember the name of it now. The Dangerous Game, I believe, is the short story. If you want to go down like 9 rabbit holes, it's The Dangerous Game to The Running Man to Smash TV, and there's a sidebar of Le Prix de Danger.
I just want to point out that this movie actually came out in '83, whereas Running Man came out in '87.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because Space Croquette told me it was based off The Running Man. That's interesting. I was based off Space Croquette. So that's kind of interesting. God damn, 40. Just way to undercut the whole thing. No, end stream! I can't be wrong. All right, you get the point. Space Croquette. What do we got on Space Croquette? Other than being a friend of Hoopla, picked up the game because of Hoopla, and we have 2 French runners here. You know, little France runners. Dun, 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 dun. No, you guys, you're Americans. You don't know the French theme. Get out of here. The point is, what do we got on Space Croquette? Other than being the 29 seed, take it on 40 watt. Burgundy, what's your thoughts? Lay it in.
I don't know much about Space Croquette, so this is a bit new to me, but I see here 55th on the leaderboard, 649 PB, and that was just obtained within the last week. So yeah, this could be certainly an up-and-comer here in the tournament.
Up-and-comer, going to be in tough for sure, 40 watt, regardless of that. 40, I'm just going to let people in on a conversation you and I had earlier in the week. So I believe 40 said, all y'all are inferior, and I'm just going to roll all of y'all. Or it was, in the old days, 40 would take matches very lightly for a couple rounds and go, you know what? Their PB's lower than my average time. No big fucking deal. I'm going to do what I want. But these days, really not a thing you can do anymore. 40, which of those stories is more likely to be true?
It's definitely the second one. That was the approach I used to take. I'd see who my opponent is, look at their PB, and be like, my average is lower than that. Nothing I need to truly put the most work in, act like I'm going for a PB. But I also said this year that that's not the case because, like you said, 21 sub-6s in the tournament. Can't slack on anything. And I don't know if this means anything, but Texas is bigger than France.
You know what? I love it. I love already there's some tit shock going on. And I just want to put it for the record. For those of y'all are talking about the Punch-Out theme, I'm the one that found the Gillette Sharp March and posted on GameFAQs back in 2003. And that's the opening little jingle for Punch-Out. So that's your Brian saw some Punch-Out cred 20 years later that does not exist whatsoever. Just ask Mike Gerard. Oh, that should pop all of 3 people in the chat. All right. With that, let's move on to the next. Number 13. And this is one of those matchups. I remember this being pretty interesting. Who's in number 13? Make your guesses. You can't get it off this music. You can't get it off this music.
The best raid alert in the business.
Irate Mexican. I want to point out for the record, all y'all, that was literally Mr. Dino's submission. Mr. Dino goes, here you go. Let's go with some stereotypical Mexican. I'm like, but do you want anything else? No, I'm good. I'm like, all right then. So this is what Mr. Dino wanted. You know what? I'm gonna play it one more time because this is Mr. Dino's choice. I'm just gonna let it marinate. You know, like Canadian Goose, you got a problem. Let's suggest you let that one marinate. Oh shit, Telio's going hard about music. Oh shit, Telio's going hard, boys. So for yes, as Leaf said, our streamer and our host, who quite frankly we can't shut up about, Dino combined with a little bit of 40 and a smattering of Cards fan, who we love, thinking of you, brother, saved this tournament back in 2020. Okay, sure, I posted it in February, but like I was talked into keeping this tournament going. They're the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost keeping this thing going. And these days, it's actually a community, and it's awesome. But like, call out, respect where respect is due, and keep in mind, Dino is coming off a 3rd in the 5th tournament and a 4th in the 6th. Okay, that's your 13 seed. Think on that. 40. What do you think about that? Your 3rd and your 4th is coming in as your 13. As we see some massive underseed calls in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, if we were going off of past performance and stuff, Dino would definitely be up there. Much love to Dino. I know I had reached out to you and said, you know, we got to take this to this next level. Let's start offering prizes. Let's find a place to do this. Magically, I was blabbing about the tournament on Twitter, and Dino, I had met him at AGDQ 2020, and he approached me like, hey, can we host this for you? And I was like, awesome. Like, let's get a hold of Bryce off. And if it wasn't for that little moment, I don't think we would be as big as we are today.
100%. Absolutely the 4th tournament.
One shining moment is all on the line. One shining moment.
The 4th tournament was a turning point. Okay.
That's good.
But the 5th tournament, I mean, literally this right here. I'm just going to play it right now in its entirety for 50 seconds. This right here, the 4th tournament was a turning point. This is where we crested the hill and started scaling the next mountain.
Assemble.
Coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
I just want to point out, for the record, okay? For the Alliance indeed. But more importantly, the 4th tournament, set the stage to allow myself to participate. And you might say, oh, you've won 2 in a row. Oh, you're picking on inferiors. Blah, 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 blah. The world record is less than 3 seconds secure. When I joined, the world record was something like, correct me if I'm wrong, 40, I believe it was 25 seconds secure.
Yeah, something like that. And also point out, like, we were asking you to join at that point too. I was like, come on, some of us have reached the level where, you know, we may not beat you, but we can put up competition now.
Jack, I swear to God, you thought that was a shitty Twitch ad? You wait for the post-tournament. I've got a plan for you, and you have no idea what you're in store for. Burgundy, thoughts on Mr. Dino? We've got a little far afield here.
It's amazing to think that he was a top 8 seed last year, and there's become so much more competition that, I mean, he's 14th on the leaderboard and listed as 13 here. I mean, there are some names certainly rising in the mix, and I don't want to spoil anything for names that'll certainly be showcased later, but it's jaw-dropping. I mean, that a 5 minute and 36.1 second PB is 14th on the leaderboard.
And I just want to point out, now, the 20 seeds are going to be sub 6, so by no means is Dino guaranteed a victory, but there's a potential for one of the 4 focused rivalries from this year's teaser. Potentially a second round matchup of 40 and Dino. But let's see who wants to spoil that party and wants to plant a flag in 40's chest. Oh, God.
That was the jam.
This is one of those matchups. And that's a Breath of Fire 3 jam. This is one of those matchups when I looked at it, I went, oh, my God. There's 4 people in the top of this. Like, Croquette's still rising. Dino, a top 4 finisher in the last 2 tournaments. Scotty, who made the mammoth run across the bottom last year. 40 with 2 podium finishes. That's the top half of the grunt division. Horrifying. Horrifying. And also, Scotty also plays Welcome to Golf. So there's also that. You know, I'm just saying. Burgundy, thoughts about Scotty at 20? Burgundy died again. 40, thoughts about Scotty?
Scotty's great. I've had the opportunity and the pleasure to actually do co-op with Scotty. Scotty knows what he's doing. Definitely someone that Dino's going to have to look at. It's mind-boggling to me, the caliber I'm seeing at 20.
Right? I love this tournament at where we're at, and every year it gets higher and higher. And you're cooked. Excuse me, Scotty. Scotty, listen. Are you some fire broth flash in the pan? Are you Scotty? That's the decision you got to make. Fire broth had a bit of a rough 6th annual. And whenever fire broth pops up, I'm waiting for a little fire broth redemption tour this year. But we'll wait and see on that. Burgundy, last chance to say. Scotty, what do you got?
I don't think he's in the call anymore.
Oh, is he gone completely? He is actually gone. Well, you know what? I can't turn him down, boys. He's gone off the call. So I'll just say this top half of the grunt division, pretty fucking wild. Pretty wild. I'm looking forward to it. Jack says he'll join. I don't know. I'm swearing enough for like several Canadians. So I'm just saying. Boys and girls, who you got at the 5 seed? If you look at the leaderboard, I'll make fun of 40 Watt's face. Don't take that as an encouragement to do so. Number 5, without looking, 40, who you got as your potential rival in the region?
I believe it's Aquas.
Let's find out. Here we go. The legend himself, the come-from-behind victory champion of number 5 tournament, Telio, who eliminated Dino in a best of 5 on a deciding spreader. Forced a game 7 against Prince Leaf, who then smushed him like a bug, but made the come-from-behind victory. And then in tournament 6 went, you know what? I've used up all of my good luck finishes. Oh, here's Aquas. Let's get fucked. It's Telio at number 5. Oh, boys and girls. Think about what that means for the higher ranks. Telio won. 40 Watt, let us know what you think.
Telio's a king. He's a guy that, again, like I said earlier about other people, he will take a game as far as he can take it, and he doesn't take no for an answer with those games. He's definitely someone that, if I do have to see him later down the line, he'll have me at full throttle.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, like I said, if you survive the top half, definitely the favorite down below. Because, like I said, Scotty's just one of those that just seems to perform and seems to get those drops. Like last year, you can say, Scotty got some drops. Yeah, Scotty got some drops. But you want to know what the most important thing about getting drops is in this game? It's taking advantage and recognizing them immediately. And Telio can do that. Telio got really bad luck, honestly, against Aquas. I'm just going to say it. If luck was equal, Telio wins that matchup. I still smushed Telio like a bug because I squished Aquas like a bug. But the point is, Telio is better than Aquas, and I'm just going to straight up say it. 100%.
Oh.
100%.
Move this man!
Whoa.
I just want to point out.
Whoa, I'm getting booed. I'm getting booed in my own stream. What is this?
I just want to point out, when you look at me, Telio, and Aquas, I think it's like 1.2 seconds between the three of us.
Aquas
Maybe less.
I love the look. I love the look. I love the loss. Boys, real talk. Tournament 5, I was coming in as your savior. Tournament 6, I was a tweener. Tournament 7, I am your goddamn overlord. Come and get me. Save yourself from the man in the high castle. I'm a piece of shit. Come get me. Number 28, Ferran, 3 seconds, if you're here. Telio 1. Any thoughts? Leaf, I won the greatest match of all time. It's fine. No big deal. I beat CHX. We already covered this. Oh, you mean Aqua's Telio. Right. Sorry, my bad. I lost the plot, boys. Who we got? Number 28. Make calls. Here we go. I know higher seed you may not have a thought. Who we got? I gotta be honest. I feel a little bad for Dakota. This is a bad opening draw. Telio is consistent. You're new to the tournament, and your welcome to the party, pal, is throwing a terrorist out a window. And you're the terrorist, unfortunately.
Yeah, you got to get jumped in, and this is definitely someone to do it.
Axl Rose is a tool. Jesus Christ, Jack. Tell us what you really think. Dakota. I think it's Dakota. This is going to be rough. I'm not going to lie. I don't like chances, but here's the good news. You get 2 matches minimum. And the second chance bracket, amazing things can happen. Because you lose, let's say, and you get a week to work on your skills. You can pick the brains of the best in the business, and we're all very willing to share it. It's all whether you can just take it, implement it, and go. I'm not saying you're going to lose to Telio, but you're going to lose to Telio. So just be ready to survive and advance. You're the NC State Wolfpack. And if you're going to beat the Houston Cougars, you got to be ready to work and get her done.
Sports.
Sports. Listen, if Burgundy was here, Burgundy would get like half of my references. Doesn't get the college references. Like, Dakota, you're not a terrible human being, but like, this is a bad opening draw. It's bad. Telio at 5 is gross. It's gross. Real talk, if I was seeding this based on how I felt, it'd be 40 Watt. Not much better, but a little better. I would have flipped Telio and 40 here. Real talk. It would have been, not a big change. And honestly, 13-20 would be different too. Like I said, you work with that card you're dealt. Burgundy, what do you got to say to that? Still dead? Okay, you're still dead, unfortunately. Apparently, not going to happen. How was I going to lose in the first round? Yes, that is how tournaments... Yeah, indeed. Jack. Okay, if Jack is right, you guys are screwing it up, John. All right, number 12 seed, 40. Who you got? Chat, who you got? Make a call now without cheating. Anybody.
I genuinely have no idea.
Right?
At this
Like,
point. If Dino's 13, I have no idea.
It's fucked. All right, Luca calling Sigma, Taps. All right, we got a few calls. Let's go.
Sigma's a good one.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
I want to point out there's 3 wrestling themes. I had an AEW theme. Sigma's got a WCW theme. And there's still a WWF theme to come. Only 3 wrestling themes out of 32. I am shocked. Now keep in mind, E.T. Go Ham, MIA. Because we already know what it would have been. It would have been something along these lines right here. 100% that would have been Ham, but Ham's not here. All right.
I'm happy to report Ham did pop up in my stream the other day, so he is
shit.
still kicking about somewhere.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The parade video. Okay, might give it away some but the parade video did include Ham, and Ham was the only 6th annual participant to make it because I had not heard fuck all out of Ham. Sigma number 12. What do we got here?
I mean, this kind of hits me like Dino. I'm surprised she's down at 12, but I feel sorry for whoever 21 is. I know they've been taking much practice. They're taking it seriously the way I like to see it, so I expect them to go far.
I mean, here's the thing about Sigma, right? Sigma, in every tournament she's been in, okay, she has had a situation where it's been do or die, and the RMG has been die. It's been rough, okay? In that situational awareness, okay? It's been bad. And I'm just going to put it out there. There's a 12-5 potential here that could be good, but are we discounting number 21? Are we discounting number 21? I don't know.
That's true. I see the number 21, and I think lower, but I forget 21 sub-6s, so...
Burgundy died. Burgundy still died. So, you know what? I'm just going to throw it out there. We're going to go to number 21. We're going to analyze this. Let's see who's number 21. Make your guesses now. 40, make your guess. Chat, make your guess. Who's number 21? The last sub-6. Don't cheat. Let's bleeping go. At number 21, it's your 5th annual tournament darling. Took out 2 higher seeds. Had 40 Watt absolutely on the ropes. And let 40 Watt get up for the only Canadian sweep in history. Fire Broth. I know you got some thoughts, 40. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I'm excited to see Fire Broth. That was, I know... In that tournament, it was basically down to Oopla and Fire Broth as Rookie of the Year. I think what put Oopla on the edge is that he just took it further. I'm excited to see Fire Broth. They got I think they got it in them.
I mean, the crazy thing to think about that tournament is that Fire Broth technically finished 3rd as a rookie because Aqua's Oopla faced off at the 5th annual, and they were both rookies. Fire Broth with that insane run, taking out. I remember the first round, but also took out, I think, Ham or Zexy. Ham or Zexy. Maybe both. I think it was Ham. Fire Broth made 2 just murder, death, kill takedowns and had 40 on the ropes. Think about it. And this is a rematch from last year. I didn't even realize. I didn't have this marked as a interesting matchup. Sigma Fire Broth. How about that as an opener, boys? Ooh, a little Scotty Fire Broth rematch. Jack is rooting for it. and says Telio should take the pack. Interesting. I mean, you look at those names, right? Sub 6. Very sub 6. Oh, sorry. I'm actually looking at Scotty at the top. My bad. Telio sub 6. Dakota still new, still working. Sub 6, sub 640. Like, that's a gross bottom half.
Yeah, there's only 2 people on this list that aren't sub 6.
Yeah, that's a pretty gross division. The grunt division is doing some grunt work. 40 to the second chance. Jesus Christ, Leaf. Jesus Christ. It's going to be fun. And 40 told me, you know what, I could find the quote, but the general gist of it is, this isn't like previous tournaments so I could fuck around for 2 or 3 rounds. It's serious business pretty much from the get-go. Look at that. Look at that. All right. You know, I don't know where the hell Burgundy went. I'm just going to do a little Berg's question mark. We're going to quickly go back to the right here, right now. I'm going to take a 5-minute break here real quick. And you can do the same there, my good friend 40. And we are going to be back in about 5:45 for the second half of the bracket. 40, any thoughts before we go?
I need to go to the bathroom.
And it restarts right here, right now. It restarts right here, right now. Boys and girls, we're halfway through the bracket. I know. You might say, Brysoff, this is getting out of goddamn control. We are 962 hours into this stream. That's only hour 51. Holy shit. And there was 30 minutes of hype before that. And like 5 minutes of sadness. And again, sadness that's worthwhile, boys. Love and respect to Tack 'em, and especially to our boy Cards. But like, it's been a great stream so far. We're only halfway through. 40, what are your thoughts here? Like, for real, what are you feeling about that first half of this particular brackets?
I mean, before I even knew what was going on, I said that this was going to be a bloodbath, and now ever more so. I think this is, I guess, if serious is the right word, this is the most serious tournament so far, maybe?
100%. And just remember, Twitch will mute the audio. Oh, good thing I'm recording it locally and upload it on YouTube, like I did with the teaser reveal. 100%. And maybe if I ever get myself out of my own ass, I'll actually record chat sometime and do that and bake it in. But that's neither here nor there. And also doing a little run-in since Ferran, unfortunately, has piss-appeared. Jack, maybe?
Possibly.
Oh, Jack can hear us. Good. Because last I saw Jack was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Jack, how's it going, bud?
Oh, not so bad. How's about you?
Pretty good. What are your thoughts on that opening 16 seeds as we head into Tank Division?
Well, 40 Wath alluded to a bloodbath, but I'm kind of thinking what we're going to see is the remains of like a room full of about 100 imps after a shot from a BFG.
That's a lot of Gibbs. Or Jibs, if you prefer. That's Jibs, probably, I'd say, honestly, because it's giblets. All right, boys, enough fucking around. I reordered this because we all know who the number 2 seed is. Who's the number 3 seed? Make your calls now in chat. Who's number 3? Y'all make your call. 40, Jack, make it. Here we go. Get ready for the longest theme in the tournament. Here.
It's gotta be Aquas.
Go. It's 45 seconds. Just let it play. That's right, it's Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I mean, it's Prince Leaf at your number 3, and you might say, overseed. But keep in mind, we're going straight rankings. And you might say, oh man, Aqua should have been the 3 seed. That's disappointing. Jack, you said Aqua's at 3. Rebuttals.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the name and I'm thinking I'm wrong, but at the same time I'm thinking, you know what? I can see Leaf at number 3. It's not just leaderboard placement. Leaf is always a threat in these tournaments. He's always going deep into the field there. So, you know, just based on reputation and PB, I think Leaf has earned this number 3 seed. I think I am very okay with him being there. And I think he can do a lot of damage this year.
100%, and keep in mind, who took Brysoff to 7? No one except for...
The Leaf.
Lince Preef.
Yeah, Lince Preef. Hashtag Preeflet it. I'm just saying. Preef lit? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works, but... Point is, Leaf, you're bronze medalist on the leaderboard as present. Until 40 finally puts a run together. Because 40's been throwing those sub-4s down. I haven't played the game in a month. I'll start practicing tomorrow, and y'all are in a lot of fucking trouble. Jack, you hear that? You're in a lot of fucking trouble. Maybe you should.
No, I'm not. I'm in a different division.
From Leaf, maybe, not from me.
Well, we're not talking about Shrap division right now. We are in Tank division.
Fair deal. Tank division indeed, boys. At 3
I do gotta say though.
Tetsuo calling out the barbecue, brother. I gotta tell you, give me a month. On a nice Saturday, I'll be grilling up some steaks, and I will be joining you for some Smash TV action on a Saturday night before I go to work Sunday. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely, Roddy. A little bit of grilling action for some Smash TV, 100%. Boys, I'm going to call it out right now. Tetsuo, Leaf started this, but I'm going to say it for anyone. Y'all got the grill. Y'all put them pictures up in the Super Smash TV tournament thread over on my Discord, all right? And you're not a member of the Discord, y'all should be, because there's some really nice grilling meats on there. 40. What are your thoughts at Leaf at 3?
I'm with Jack on this. I know Leaf is over here saying this is where I should be or whatnot. I think Leaf has earned his spot. I know once I climbed into the ranks on the leaderboard, Leaf has always kind of been the guy that, I'm trading spots back and forth with. I'm mighty fine with him being at number 3.
All right. That's fair. Like, Leaf has that potential, but Leaf also has that potential to just, poop the bed. We'll see what happens there.
I'll say though, I have a target on him because he told me last year that if he couldn't beat, or he told me not just recently that last year or the year before, if he couldn't beat me, he was at least going to beat my PB because that's the only way he could beat me. So
and
I think
he's ahead of you.
Yeah, by a fraction of a second. So hopefully we can turn that table this year.
I fucking love it. All right, y'all ready? Who's the number 30 seed? I mean, at this point, if you know who's generally in the tournament, we can get her done. Who's number 30? Here we go. Make your guesses. And again, you might know the names higher up, but who knows? I'm just going to say, returning from the 6th annual tournament, a rookie in that tournament, Joey Mittens, technically the first eliminated. Technically. I don't say that because Joey maintains first out based on pure date of matches, but there was 8 people eliminated in the same week. Not the same thing. All of our rookies from last year, like Joey, Tetsuo, who else was in that rookie class? Teen, pardon me. A few other people. Joey is the only one outside of the higher ranks to return this year. And I appreciate that attention to detail. Joseph Mittens, bringing it, boys. My boy.
Well, here's the thing,
boy
Brian.
Jack. My boy Jack. I was already throwing it to you. It's like we're connected and we have the world record in 2-player. Go on.
Yeah, it's like we have this link inside our brain where we know exactly what the other person's thinking and what we're going to do. But yeah, Brian, I was about to say, Joey's one of the few people that's been seated low that's come back. And something I've noticed from past performance is if someone sticks with it, year to year, they're always improving. So Joey might be number 30 on the leaderboard here. I think Joey's going to PB 3 or 4 times before this thing is said and done, and he's going to overperform that 30 seed just a little bit. Maybe a bit of a mismatch here with Prince Leaf, but I think Joey's capable of a little bit more than we've seen so far.
I mean, that's fair. You got to keep in mind as well. You look at the bottom half, the 30 seed. Hold on a minute, where's the 30 seed? 30 is going to be ranked about there. 13. Loser 13 drops down to... So the 30 is going to face the loser of 14, which is going to be a 19. Not an enviable task, I'm going to admit. We'll get there. But rookie of your last year, Coolio, I'm sorry. No, you did good, but you were not rookie of the last year. I'm sorry. No, you weren't. Joseph's going to be in tight, but Joey has been working and just going to be looking at the PBs, and maybe you get one of those nights where the RNG is going to favor you. 40, what do you think? Leaf definitely facing an overwhelming favorite potential here on Joseph, but what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, for the matchup, I would definitely favor Leaf, but Jack's also somehow reading my mind. He took the words out of my mouth. I've seen a number of people who get eliminated early and for some reason take it personally, and we never see them again. So I'm happy to see that they didn't let that get to them, and they're back to Throwdown.
Well, damn, Watt, if we're on the same wavelength, maybe there's got to be a 3-player mod of Smash TV so the 3 of us can play together then, eh?
I'm totally down. If that was a thing.
That would be amazing. The game would absolutely just end immediately based on the fact that we'd be able to keep the kill rate so high. But the weapon drops are good on the bosses. Who's number 14, boys? Here we go. Make your guesses. Keep in mind, this is a sub 6. As is number 19. So, make them. Make your guesses. 4-player mod. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's Joxer the Mighty. Joxer the Mighty. Oh my God. Luca Jim at the 14. Looking pretty underranked. Like in that dino range. Am I right, Jack?
Yeah, right in that dino range. I don't know about this one. I just like I was saying with Dino in chat before you got me on the call here. I feel like Lucha's a bit better than 14th, but then again, there's so many people that are in that sub quote unquote sub 6 club, and lots of people that have played well before. I don't know. Like, I want to say Lucha's underseeded, but we're running out of numbers below, so I'm kind of wondering,
My boy 40, what do you got to say here?
Yeah, I see that name pop up at 14, and honestly, my jaw dropped. Like, what? But I mean, it's like Jack said. I mean, if we're putting people higher, where do the higher people go? So I don't know. Like, maybe that's just how it is now in this game.
It's pretty wild to think about where we've come from. I mean, you saw twice. I want to point out right here, right now. The fourth tournament was a turning point, but the fifth tournament was a holy fuck. There's a lot of good players in this game. All of a sudden, it's what I wish NES Open would be, but it's not. Never will be. Luca Jim at 14, who has had some bad draws in previous tournaments. Not gonna lie, people ranked a little higher than they maybe should have been. Let's see what goes on. Truda and Rio dropping the LOL. Who's at number 19? Let's find out.
Before we get there, right quick, Bride, didn't Lucha run into the underseeded battering ram that was E.T. Go Ham?
I mean, E.T. is one of those intriguing, did some noise, and also quiet as a church mouse. You never know with E.T., but Luca has been all over the place. And Luca's not here. Actually, is Luca here tonight? Actually, being Australian, might be here. It's the Europeans who are here, like Croquette, Oopla, Lud.
Oh, Lucha's here, bud. Check the chat.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's like Sunday afternoon in Australia, anyways, right?
Fucking Aussies, am I right? Number 19. Make yo guesses. Here we go, and you can use the theme song. I did try to delay the text as much as I could. Here we go.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
You're damn right. It's taps, boys. Drop your taps commands. It's Tapatio J. Fuck that guy in particular.
My boy Tappy!
Won't run Mario Golf story mode because Neglaria's got the whole pre-seeded lockdown. It just doesn't do anything with it. But the point is, Taps, my boy. Love you. You're number 19 and an infinitely winnable match here because you and Luca are basically a coin flip. And I don't want to spoil any potentials here, but let's say Tapatio wins this match. Okay, let's theoretically here for a second. 40 and Jack. Let's say Tapatio wins this match against Luca. Oh my God. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now as a potential second round matchup?
Something we've never seen before in the history of everything.
I'm not saying Luca's going to lose because that's not going to happen necessarily. But there's potential for a little HWC. Little heavy weapons crew. Violence on violence, boys. Leaf J matchup. It'll tear them apart. I'm looking forward to the Discord wars. And by that I mean Lucha, beat that motherfucker 3-0 and spoil all our dreams and hopes. Because this tournament's not about seeing what you want. It's about people taking what they want. 40.
And making it theirs.
It's absolutely 40. 14-19. This is a ridiculously close match. Thoughts?
I'm excited to see Taps. Every time he's up, he seems to keep improving. I know he at first was a little struggling. I don't know if struggling's the right word, but it took a little while to get that sub 6, but I don't see that being a problem anymore. I'm very interested in possibly seeing the Heavy Weapons Crew showdown, but he definitely has his work cut out for him.
Oh, absolutely. Lucha is legit, deserves the higher seed here, not going to lie. But by the same token, okay. I'm just saying, it's a 14-19 in a tournament where 21 are sub 6. This is one of those matchups y'all should circle on your calendar. Like, watch for the announcements, follow the Discord, keep an eye out on the whole announcement channel. Okay, Smash TV tournament. This promises to not be a sweep. 100%. Jack, like, back me up.
This one's going the distance. No way around it.
3-1 at the worst. At the worst. Like, it's going to go 4, if not 5.
Well, you said circle this one on your calendars, and I'm right there with you, Bri. There's been one match in the previous 2 divisions that has stood out. We haven't even seen everything in Tank Division yet. And this one is standing out to me as must-watch Smash TV action. Do not miss this race.
Like Leaf says, I'm not playing well. There's even a potential for Joey Mittens, to cause some noise. If Leaf is playing as bad as Leaf says Leaf is playing. So with that said, 40, any final thoughts on this Luca Tapatio matchup? I mean...
Well, I want to give credit where credit's due. Before, like 2 or 3 years ago with Taps, everyone was playing US Kart except him. And then you pointed out some differences because he was the only one playing the Japanese kart. And now when you look at the leaderboards, it's pretty much flip-flopped. Now everyone's on the Japanese kart. And I guess he just recognized that, hey, you don't got to deal with them lasers.
You're 100% right. And you know what? You made a good point. If I can find it, Jack and Miss Wedge, my promise to you, if you can have your match early with Spaceco and you win, I will get you a Japanese kart so you can get beat by me as legit as possible in round 2. All right?
You've just signed your own death warrant, bud. You're down. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I going to have a stroke in the middle of the match? Because that's the only way I'm going to lose to you.
When suddenly the animator suffered a fatal heart attack.
Why can't we be friends, Jack? Here we go. Number 6.
Da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Judas versus
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Apparently you are a little loud, apparently. So, my bad. Apparently I got to turn Jack off. Or down. One or the other.
Just don't turn them on.
That's funny because he would probably get there. The point is...
If I helped you off a horse, would you help Jack off a horse?
I need an adult.
Ha Aquas, number 6.
I am an adult. All right. Aquas, number 6. Now, y'all might say underranked. And you know what? If I was doing ranking purely on placements and previous stuff, third place in the 6%, the 6th annual easy percent. I believe third in the normal league. And correct me if I'm wrong, third in the last 2 battle royales, Aquas. Prince Leaf can correct me on the normal, but I know I'm right on the rest of that. Aquas at 6 seems like an underseed. Am I right? 40.
Yeah, absolutely. If we were shuffling things around this year, this is kind of where I would have put myself and bumped everyone that's been a little below me ahead of me. And one thing to keep an eye on with Aquas is that even though he doesn't play the game that often anymore because of hand issues, he still comes out and kicks ass every time he plays as if he just never took a break.
I mean, I'm going to throw it out there. Aquas is your 3. Okay. Telly is your 4. Ford is your 5. Leaf is your 6. So it doesn't change a whole lot in this division or the other division. But yeah, no, if I was ranking them based on where I felt they belonged, Aquas is your 3. Okay. But due to some extenuating circumstances, I went with straight ranks this year. And 40 said, you know what? Fuck feelings. That's the exact quote. 40's not here to, disinsinuate that thing. 40, thoughts on you not saying that whatsoever?
I was going to say, I may have, but I don't remember.
we can go back to the DMs, because I literally DM'd you in CHX. You said a couple things, and it says it's based straight on rankings. And CHX said this.
A man of many words.
Absolutely. I was wondering how long we let that silence go. Aqua's at number 6. I mean, a fucking beast, boys. 3rd last year. 3rd. 3rd in the Battle Royale. Nothing to sneeze at. 100%. Nothing to sneeze at. And I believe 3rd in the normal set. Prince Leaf, back me up. And that is from the Resurrection G&G. I'm going to post this full playlist of theme songs for everyone in the Discord. If you're not already a member of the Discord, I should probably get that. Jack and then the other guy talk about the things.
Well, there's quite a lot of things in the universe. Some of them are of a more solid fashion, where they have a certain amount of heft and weight to them. Some other things are less tangible, gaseous even. But you get to these really weird states of matter where you have stuff like plasma. But we're not going that far, because what we're talking about right now is the state between that tangible hefty thing and that weird gaseous thing. We're talking about liquids. It's Aquas. He is still my pick to come out, and he is going to be the man who's going to surprise everyone, and he's going to win this tournament this year. Mark my words, that is my prediction right now. Aquas is going to win the 7th annual tournament. Take that.
We haven't even seen the tournament winner yet. What are you talking about? Shit. 40. That's a bold proclamation. Rebuttal.
I mean, it's bold, but I could see it happening. It wouldn't be my choice, but I could definitely see it happening. Like I was saying, Aquas comes and throws down. And as Jack's pointing out, he's liquid. He flows. He can adapt to whatever's thrown in him and just move around it. So I could see it happening. It's definitely a possibility. I have a list of people that make me nervous, and he's one of the top.
I mean, he make you nervous. You're recovering from surgery, or you don't believe in your own skills, or you're not me. I mean, he's Aquas. You beat him 4-1, you move on with your life. It's not a big deal. Number 20. Actually, he's pretty good. Number 27. Number 27. I'm not disseminating him. It's a little MJF. Maxwell, Jacob and Freeman dissemination. You're not allowed to use your Death Rider move, all right? Number 27. Indeed, it is a cat jam without the cat jam. It's Coolio. MZX. I gotta tell you, this is a rough draw for Coolio. Not a cool draw at all. It's very uncoolio, if you prefer. Not where you want to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there for him. I mean, going up against Aquas at any point in the tournament is going to be rough. And at the beginning, I bid you farewell, or I bid you luck in the bottom brackets.
Go fuck yourself. God damn. That's
okay. Wow. I mean, that's kind of harsh, guys.
That's terrible. I mean, to be fair, it's.
I mean, no one wants to throw Coolio a life raft so he doesn't drown in all that water.
It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie. That's rough.
I mean, that's what I said. I mean, isn't the second bracket the life raft?
It's very much the life raft. That's where all of the refuse goes, so I can throw it in the ocean and watch it sink down there and choke all of the octopi.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, let me be the one to say something positive here. I've been keeping an eye on the Discord the past little while, and I tell you, I see no one asking more questions about how to play the game right now than Coolio. Coolio looks to me like a student of the game, and if he applies all that knowledge that he's cramming inside his head, he might just surprise you a bit here. Maybe not against Aquas, but that life raft you guys are talking about, I think you could set that thing out to ocean and get quite a ways.
I'm not going to argue. Coolio definitely doing the student of the game thing, but like that is a rough opener because as we said, if legit we were looking at things, this might be a Leaf Aquas flip. Leaf says a little washed up, a little Flintstones at Dinosaur Peak, maybe, you know what I mean? The wrong game. I'm just saying. Aquas at 6 is a tough ask.
Yeah, I'm with Jack though. I mean, Coolio's doing what they need to do. They're asking the right questions, and the biggest thing is they are enthusiastic. I think more enthusiastic than any newcomer or I guess not a newcomer, but one of the newer people that have come along in a while.
Aqua saying, and I'm going to quote this, any sub-7 time can beat anyone thanks to Mutoid. Yeah, for one race. For one race. You got to win 3. We're on to number 11. I skipped it. Call it quick! You know what? Here. We'll eliminate it. Number 11.
Oh man, you went back in time and then forward in time, and now I'm so confused. I don't even know what to think. Just play this song. Let's go!
I am a little bit of a Time Lord. No, sir. All 13 for number 11. Here we go. Oh, wait. What? Okay. It's Tetsuo. Fuck you, PowerPoint, you piece of shit. The legend, Tetsuo, coming at you with a little Akira.
Tetsuo!
No, it's Tetsuo. It's Tetsuo. Thank you. Remember the memes, goddammit. Tets, let's go. Tetsuo at number 11. Now, I'm going to tell you a real story of a real hero. Okay, you ready? Tetsuo dealing with a health issue, withdrew from this tournament a few weeks ago. And then in the last week said, if there's space, I'd like to draw back in. And a longtime runner of this tournament, okay, Akarasi said, you know what? I will give up my space if someone wants to draw in. And I double checked with my boy, Akarasi, who Jack and I know. Jack, back me up. Stand up dude. Yes or no? Thanks, Jack. Back, just absolute stand up dude. Met him at SGQ 2018. Great dude. Said, you know what? I will give up my spot. And Tetsuo draws in at number 11 here, boys. Stand up dude, Akarasi, who will get 1/3 of the credit for anything Tetsuo does from the 11th seed. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Jack, are you there? Now Jack died too. 40, back me up. Akarasi, stand up, dude.
Yeah, Akarasi's a gem, a stand-up man of the community. He's been around the whole time, and I think this will be the first tournament he's not in since he's joined them.
Correct.
And, props to him for stepping down to let, someone that's maybe a little hungry for it step in.
100%. Yep, Tetsuo got it. Solid, great dude. Tetsuo, dealing with some Tetsuo shit. Said, yo, if this happens, and then the offer was made, double checked, Akarasi said, I'm cool. And you know what? 1/3 of the credit. 1/3 of the credit goes to Akarasi and Tetsuo. Very grateful. We appreciate that. Did Jack die though, for real? Jack,
I'm tempted to give half of the credit to Akarasi because man, that dude knows his scotch. Mwah.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, it was a $200 bottle of scotch. He served us at, what was that, 8 a.m. in the morning after our run? Oh, I think that scotch was good, boys. You have no idea. We had breakfast. We did our run like 45 minutes earlier than we wanted, and it was terrible. And you could hear Killer App dying on the fucking couch. Was it Killer App or was it? Or was it? Is his friend? Oh shit! What's his name? Help me out, Jack.
Oh, we had Drummy dressed up as
Macho Man. But no, the other guy who was Akarasi's friend, whose name is literally me. Help me out.
I know his real name. I'm trying to think of his internet name because I don't want to say his real name.
Oh god, it was funny. At one point, you can hear a groan as we're like, you know what? World Record's dead. We're just gonna die as much as we can so they can donate as much.
Yes, and you can audibly hear groaning as we're killing ourselves on purpose.
If you've not seen it, that run is one of the funniest things. We still could have world record. Not Killer App. No, Killer App was great. App, my boy, was great. Akarasi was great. And
hey, I just want to say and put this out there right now. App forever has my respect because he paid my bar tab one day. True story.
Did he do that? And how did my bar tab not get paid?
Because you weren't drinking at the bar, boss.
Fuck, I fucked up.
It was just me as I, did that thing where I didn't do that thing that you're not going to mention to everyone.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute, hold a minute. Oh, Burgundy did a thing. Is Burgundy back in the thing finally? Holy shit, Burgundy, you back?
Burgs is back. Amazing.
Burgundy, talk about this whole thing in 30 seconds. Go!
Holy smokes. I mean, Leaf, don't know about Joey Mittens. I mean, Lucha Jim kicked my ass 2 years ago. I mean, Taps, forget what your sounder says. I mean, still a good dude in particular. Aqua's awesome. Coolio did a good job in a rookie showing last year. And Tetsuo, highly popular amongst the audience.
I got to point out, though, for the record, Cog was pretty good on our couch. Cog, Jack. Cog.
Well, Bergs is back. You don't need me anymore.
Bergs,
no. I hope.
No. You're here now. You're stuck. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just want to point out, I just want to point out for the record, it was Cog who was Alan's buddy. I'm just saying. You exist. All right.
That's it. Cog, thank you. That was really going to bug me.
Yeah, I know, right? I had to look it up because I forgot his internet name. God damn.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how that goes sometimes. That like a game's done quick. If you don't know someone on the internet previously, you know their real name but not their handle, and it's like, I don't think I should be telling people their people's real names unless they go by their real names, like dumb people like me and you.
100%, we're dumb. The point is, Tetsuo at 11, boys. That you want to say is an under rank, but you know what? Seems about right. And that 11 potential 6 matchup is pretty spicy. But Tetsuo has got to survive that 22. Who's at 22? Make your calls in chat. Here we go. Number 22. Why, it's Johnny Link, boys.
Hey.
Literally the first not sub 6. What do we got here on the rankings for Johnny Link at not sub 6? What are we talking?
Not sub 6. Well, actually, I was going to say, I don't know if there are the other two listed here in the tournament. Johnny Link tied for 31st on the leaderboard with a 6:04 personal best, tied with 8087 and just behind Governator, who's at a 6:01.
A 6:04, I want to point out, was right around the record for the first tournament for the world record. So that's a pretty solid time.
And Johnny Link just got that a little over 3 weeks ago.
Nothing wrong with that. Showing a little bit of poof, a little bit of rising up the leaderboard. 40, then Jack. Tell us how good that is. Lead us out.
Oh, I mean, you're climbing. You're that's what you need to do. I see sub 6 this year. No problem for him during the tournament, even possibly. But going up against my boy Tetsuo, it's gonna be a challenge.
It's too quiet.
I think you're supposed to say something now, Jack.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to, go the other way here, to be honest with you. With all due respect to Watt's analysis there, I gotta say, Johnny Link, he's a player on the rise here. That 6:03, I think that PB is a little bit of an underrepresentation of what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna PB in this tournament, and I think Johnny Link is here to have himself a Donnie Brink. I think he's going to give Tetsuo a really fair match. I could see this one going either way.
Oh my goodness, I stepped away. I apologize. So where are we at here, boys? This is Tank Division. Number 3. Now, you might say, out of order. It's fair. You might say, Leaf Aquas maybe should be flipped at best. But you know what? Looking at this, boys, that top 4, there's 3 names there that could come out of that top half. Right? Am I right?
You are right.
Oh my goodness. A quorum. That is amazing. On the bottom half, I gotta say, Coolio coming up. Maybe not quite ready yet, but you know what? Every year, we got somebody who makes some noise. And you look at that bottom half. A little Akira action versus some funk from Johnny Link. Could be good. Could be good. That's a wrap? No, we're not done. There's still a whole other seed. I skipped specifically what's coming up in the next one because, we want a little more, I think. But like that bottom half, I'm just saying, there's some potential for some upsets there. Maybe not Aquas, maybe a lot of seeded. But little Tetsuo Johnny Link, a sexy upset pick. That's a 12-5 when it comes to your March Madness. 40, you don't know what I'm talking about. Jack, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Maybe Burgundy? Cards are here, you get it.
Is March Madness the one where you have to throw the movie script that you wrote poorly into the wastebasket?
More or less? Question mark with the dollar sign. Let's go on to Swirl Division, boys. The last division in this particular thing.
It's not the Shame Swirl Division, is it?
Oh, no. I just want to point out that even though he isn't going to be with us this tournament, the Swirl Division is named in honor of the first human being on planet Earth to successfully walk through an entire swirl.
Whoa,
Swirlwind. Some numbers.
Not only did he walk through a swirl, he was shooting grenades. He didn't die, and he didn't kill the fucking swirl. How do you do that? How in the world? Number 2...
It's like the game had a total existence failure of hit detection and nothing happened. Oh, yeah, number 2. Number 2 is CHX. Whatever, play a song. Let's go.
It's a great song. Listen to this shit. Apparently I turned Burgundy's volume down. Apparently you're too loud, Burgundy. Sorry, bud.
I'll just talk quieter. It's okay.
No, that's all right. Just be as loud as you want. I don't give a shit. The point is CHX, number 2. Unsurprising as the sun coming up in the east and setting on your mama's titties. CHX 42, the bronze medalist, 4th annual. Silver medalist, 5th annual. Your silver medalist in the 6th annual. Is this the year CHX breaks through?
No.
Jack says
I
no.
mean,
No. Yes or no? 40. Yes or no? No, yes or no?
I plead the 5th. I'm American.
You fucking coward. Burgundy.
I'm part Canadian and part American, so I will
claim the Chinese Communist Party's particular thing. That's a Canadian political joke. Jack, high five.
Yeah, and I got that joke. That's great. No, I hate to say it, but I think CHX might be, at least in terms of this particular tournament, be approaching certain Sherry Bobbins territory of just being able to win the big one.
We're talking Mr. Holmes range. Reeling it in. Reeling it in. We're talking a 20-pound flathead. Just bringing it in. All right? This right here, I have done no practice. Real talk. We're being real talk. I'm only going to beat him 4-1 instead of 4-0. Gonna win the moral victory here. Take that, CHX. You. Future champion, you. The point is...
With all due respect there, Cougar Shits, you're speaking like it's going to be one of the two of yous, and I'm saying right now, I mean, with all due respect to both you and CHX, I think both of yous are going to be a little humbled this year. I don't think either of yous are going to make the top 3 podium. Sorry to say.
Oh, that's funny because Jack, just for that, I'm going to duck my nuts in your mouth. I'm going to kill a shrapnel. And by that I mean a little buzzsaw, just to rub it in your tits when I win 3-0. Number.
Ooh, that sounds.
Sorry, number 3. Fuck you. A newcomer. It's Scotty.
He lumbers to the 20. He lumbers to the 22. The guy is drunk, but there he goes. The 23. They're chasing him. They're gonna get him. Bare-chested, rubber band arms. Everybody stop that man.
It's Scotty. You know, the guy who's not Scotty. Or girl who's not Scotty. I don't fucking know.
So we have Scuddy
and Scotty.
Scotty.
What are the?
I'm sorry. This is
fucking
just a little. This is just a little confusing. Can we have Scotty and Scooty?
Scuddy.
What are the
General Scuddy.
Is there any way Scuddy and Scotty go against each other this year?
I doubt it, to be honest, but you never know.
It would have to be in the finals at the way that the divisions are set up, I think, right?
Let's find out. Yep. It would be in the finals or on the second chance.
You know what?
Talk over it. Go ahead.
Well, as much as I said, hey, I'm predicting that Aquas wins this tournament. I'm going to take it back. It's going to be Scotty or Scotty because I want to see Scotty versus Scotty in the final. So go Scotty and go Scotty. Defeat the other Scotty and take the championship glory.
I love Coolio's suggestion. A Scotty versus Scotty exhibition if it doesn't happen otherwise.
Okay, I will settle for that. I will personally put down a $10 of our inferior Canadian money bounty for both Scotty and Scotty
so like
to have an all Scotty matchup.
I mean, that's up to them.
I'll e-transfer it. You each get 10 Canadian dollars to have Scotty versus Scotty for the champion of who wins the Scotties Tournaments of Hearts. I mean, the Scotties.
No one's gonna get that joke, you asshole, except me and you.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe Burgundy, and I doubt it. The Scotty Tournament of Hearts, Burgundy. It's a curling joke. You're not gonna get it. Just say no. Maybe Coolio as a Nova Scotian, which is the asshole of PEI, is previously discussed. Just say it.
Our province won the world curling thing like 15 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, but you had to steal a guy from Newfoundland to do it.
We talk about curling.
No,
We're talking about curling.
I'm talking about the women's curling. You know, my old girlfriend was like the skip for that team.
Oh, Smurla the curler. I gotcha.
Yeah, like way back in the day.
She was Manitoban, you fucking liar. All right. Let's talk about Scotty a bit before we go.
Maybe it was the juniors or something. I don't know. I was in high school.
Anyway, Tappy's enjoying the Canadian arguments. I love this. Can we talk about Scotty for a second? What else has Scotty done other than this? Scotty's got the old Streets of Rage, I believe, poison emote. Is there some Streets of Rage there, potentially? Enjoy me some Streets of Rage. Anyone? Burgundy? Research guy?
Streets of Rage?
Streets of Rage. You never played Streets of Rage? Great game. Streets of Rage Remake 5. Y'all should play it. It's really good.
Ferran, I love that you are now known as Research Guy.
Excuse me. It's awesome Research Guy.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot the adjective. Awesome.
Also, is L to the I over at your place right now? And annoyed?
I'm gonna say
100%, bud.
Nice.
Scotty has a long list of games under their name.
Okay, give me some info since apparently Research Guys feeling us. 40.
I don't know. We got.
Well, I was trying to find room for their, with the bickering and the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I distracting from your concentration? Take turns. Take turns.
You didn't break my
you and then 40. Then you and then 40. Break it down.
Well, yeah, there are certainly a lot of games here. Just scrolling through, Devil May Cry, lots of ones that I'm not familiar with, so this will be interesting. Charlie and the Moist Verse of Madness. Interesting.
Is that code?
No, that's a PC thing. As second in St. Hazel's Hospital. I swear I'm not making these up. I'm reading this off of here. Strange Toilet. Okay, so Scuddy has some unique games where there's a presence on the leaderboard.
To be fair, a Poison from Streets of Rage avatar kind of tells me that would be expected.
Well, I just want to say, it seems like every year there's a couple of folks in the lower seeds that we really don't know a whole lot about. But I just want to be the first to welcome Scuddy and say, hey, we love new blood, and even though we don't really, unfortunately, know a whole lot about you to really talk you up or hype you up right now, we're hoping you stick around. We want to get to know you, be part of the group. We're always looking for more people. It's going to be so much fun. And, after your presumed beating from CHX, prove us wrong, by the way. I wish you all the best of luck in the lower bracket.
Oh, shit. I mean, it's true, but it's funny. 40. Rebuttal.
I'm counting here, and I've already hit 20 podium placements on games and categories. So obviously, they take what they do seriously.
Okay, I'm cool with that. That's 40 bringing the real talk. Burgundy, wreck this fool.
Wreck this fool. Oh, well, there's some games I know of. A little Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Chippendales. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, a little StarCraft here. But yeah, looking at some of the podium ones, yeah, Giga Girl looks like is atop the leaderboard.
Should work.
Top 10 finish in Lisa the Joyful. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. 22nd in Streets of Rage 2. There we go. That's
there you go. That's my Streets
in
of
order
Rage.
from new to old. So I got to go back to the top here to see some of the things that have been worked on more recently. And of course, one of those just 3 days ago was hitting 78th place with a PB of 7.5 minutes flat in Smash TV.
Smash TV. Here we go. 15. Make your guesses.
Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
That Aries Fire Tiger.
Indeed. At 15, it's Aries Fire Tiger. Seems like a bit of an rank. Am I wrong?
I have no idea with these ranks nowadays.
I mean, to be fair, right? Like, when you're number one for so long, you don't pay attention to the dregs, but, like, that seems like...
Damn.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, Bri, what I find very amusing here is that if you look at the chat right now, it's like everyone knew that Aries was going to be right around this, middle of the pack seed number, because we had so many predictions for Aries, AFT, all spot on. Good job, chat. And you know what? I think Aries is going to overperform this 15 seed. I've had the pleasure of commentating just about every Aries match that has happened in the previous tournament, just by sheer coincidence, even though I know I'm not one of the principal commentators, and he's always surprised me with some of the decision making that he does. It's a little bit next level. Some of the other skills aren't quite there, but I think Aries might surprise you this year.
Wasn't Aries also the winner last year or the year before for the most matches played in a tournament?
I believe so.
You are absolutely right, 40 Watt.
Top that, Burgundy. That's what I thought. 15.
But yeah, Aries been playing the game for a couple years now. Until his life got busy, he was constantly up in my stream, watching, asking questions, taking knowledge further. So I'm with Jack. I could see him overperforming on this 15 number.
No, absolutely sexy. He hasn't been streaming, but it doesn't mean anything. He's playing. Like, everyone in this tournament, honestly, in the top 3/4 can make some noise. Except against me, because I'm going to win this whole thing. Number 18, who you got? Stop looking at the leaderboard, you fucking cheaters. Here we go. Fuck you, Leaf, you piece of shit.
No way.
No way indeed. Leaf is cheating. If only he could cheat in his matches so he could match that 3-seeded.
Total carnage. I love it.
He's laughing because it wasn't right. Ladov at 18. I'm going to say, in this top half of this particular World Division, CHX looking pretty good, but, you know, there's some potential in this grouping. Whoever escapes this duo is going to give this man some fucking noise. 40, unlikely as it may be, lay out the format of how Aries or Ladab takes down CHX.
As unlikely as it is, I would say Smash TV is Smash TV. One of them gets great RNG, while the other is also getting bad RNG. And on top of that, possibly the RNG causing frustration. But, I mean, CHX is a wrecking ball, so...
He's pretty good. I mean, he's pretty good at the game. We're talking about 3 podium finishes, the best in history, if you don't count pure gold medals. I'm just saying. Jack, back me up. How great am I? I mean CHX.
Well, Bri, it's like I said earlier. I think we're going to see a big shakeup on the podium at the end of the tournament. That said, CHX, pound for pound, is by far the most skilled gamer in this entire tournament. If you look at the man's feats, but
I resemble that remark.
All I'm saying is that, you know, some people are just overdue for just a little bit of bad luck or just something not going their way, right?
Ooh,
It is because I know how skilled CHX is, and I look at his past performance not just in Smash TV, but in every other thing that he's applied himself to as far as gaming goes. And, you know, I don't want to be this harbinger of doom, but I just think that the man is due to just maybe disappoint a little bit. Like, it's difficult to live up to that level of goodness, right?
Well, I'm going to back you up right there. I'm just going to put it right out there. Number 2 seed is
CHX beat Ninja God without
favorite
taking damage.
Number 2 seed. And back me up, 40, is your favorite to finish second again because he is number 2.
I don't know. I see. I mean, I thought we were talking about Ladab here, not CHX, but when it comes to CHX and yourself and the way this game can level the playing field, y'all are on even playing ground.
I got booted by Channel for the 3rd time tonight. I'm doing my job very nicely. CHX, world champion, boys. He's going to set a world record in the finals against me or someone else. It's happening 5-0-8.
That's a very bold prediction.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you. CHX is going to set a world record this tournament.
Yes,
but
100%.
But
wait.
But he's going to set it in a game where his opponent has like the RNG. It's like in the best that you can do is like a mid 7:30 kind of time.
Oh, okay. That is.
It's going to be an amazing world record. And, you know, CHX is going to win that moral victory. I mean, I'm sorry, Bri, you've had the world record for so long, but CHX, he's put in the reps. He is due. He is getting at this tournament. But they don't ask how, they ask how many. And I just feel it in my gut.
The
with
Jackson
all
win
due
the whole
respect.
tournament. Yeah, that's fair.
With all due respect, when it comes down to how many, CHX is going to be in for heartbreak. But maybe not that heartbroken because I think I agree with you. He's going to get that world record.
The chat is rebelling. I love it. Don't make me get the jumping jacks out of you assholes. All right, number 7, boys. Burgundy, unless you have anything to say about Ladab Aries Fire Tiger and how great I am, go on.
I mean, how much more can I say about how great you are without laying threats to JSolf?
You can hedge your bet on a clean Corvette to get you right on time. Now if you're ready to dive into overdrive, baby, green lights are on. It's like you're running away on some high octane. Every time she reaches for the gun, won't you take the ride?
Ooh, Jack likes the pick. Jack likes the pick, boys, at 7. Taps.
Oh, I love this pick at 7 for so many reasons.
Right? It's a good pick. It's also where he's ranked, but keep in mind, we went with straight ranks, but like Iron Jesus would have been a straight 7 the whole way. This would have been the rank regardless. Iron Jesus has that potential for a top 3. Iron Jesus has that potential to get fucked. That's a classic. That's a classic 7.
And you know, Bri, you said it exactly, and it's more than ironic that the man has chosen to go by the moniker RNGesus because that is entirely true to his playstyle. He's all over the place. He's completely dominant one night and infinitely vulnerable the next. As a 7 seed, I love it. The potential for chaos, immaculate.
Keep in mind, RNGesus, in a 3-3 scenario, up on CHX, lost on a roll of a spreader dice. Dropped to the bottom half. Did unspeakable Highlander things, if you will. And not talking about the Highlander chopping head offs. Like, Highlander, like, you know, different books to Prince Leaf. And then went to the next round and just meekly rolled over like a lamb and said, I'm good. At 7, very perfectly ranked. 40. Can you disagree? RNG.
No, I was gonna say 7 rank is exactly where he would be.
7.
When we just recently did this
7.
King of the
What y'all
Hill
know
Battle
about 7?
Royale
Pay
style
me.
tournament, I had completely forgotten about the guy somehow, and I was promptly reminded about the guy.
To back silver medals in the Battle Royales. Finished in, I believe, the top 6 in the previous tournament. Like, a very good competitor. Just a lot of Doom. Whoever plays Doom is garbage, Jack. And the point is, at 7, a very interesting counterpoint to the top half of this, whatever seeing 26, 10, or 23. We have 3 seeds left. Burgundy, thoughts on RNGesus?
Fantastic spot. Yes, I mean, 7th on the leaderboard, 525.016 as far as a PB, and that was just achieved a month ago. So yeah, RNGesus playing fantastic heading into here, and certainly looking to make a splash, and could make for an interesting 3rd round 2-7 matchup of CHX and RNGesus. I mean, that you could certainly do worse than that for a top bracket quarterfinal.
I mean, there's some incredible matches potentially lining up. And we will go back. But for now, number 26. Who we got, boys?
Jesus.
Definitely not Jesus. Oh, this song is the fucking bomb. And I hate it. Put on your war face. Let's go, boys. It's John Phoenix. A rough draw to open.
Wait, no, Bri, look at the spelling. look at the spelling. It is John Phonieks.
Listen, I'm going to blame the Dutchman, but I did it, so it's the Dutchman.
God damn it, Maldi.
Yeah, how about RGZO? It's RGZO.
RGZO. I didn't even notice that till now.
There's no slash in the middle. God damn it.
Oh.
Moonsadian, it's not to do so. You know what? End your stream. Fuck all y'all. You don't get 10 or 3. Click. Click. Continue talking about John Phoenix.
John Phoenix, 629 on the leaderboard, number 47. Not a stranger to the tournament, so you know, maybe a sub 6 in store.
Definitely true. Starwin, I will ban you. Out of general principle. Burgundy, Jack, save Starwin from getting banned.
Me do what?
Okay, Burgundy, you're the last hope of Starwin. My curse is broken. Burgundy, save Starwin from getting banned.
Wow,
something 3 out of 4 in the comms.
Burgundy, you're in charge of Starwood. He's your ward. I'm sorry to put this upon you, but like, save him.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I will ban him several seconds.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right, enough about Starwind. He's not even in this thing. We're talking about my boy John Phoenix right now.
John Phoenix, Zelda 2 runner. Eventual sub 80 runner.
Yeah, Mo, that team sure did suck last night. They just plain sucked. I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Watch
your mouth! I gotta go. My damn wiener kids are listening.
Fucking damn wiener kids. A reasonable Zelda 2 player. Suboptimal Smash TV player. But here's what I'm going to tell you. He's going to lose the opening match to Iron Jesus. And he's going to make some fucking noise in the bottom. John Phoenix! Get her done. You hear that?
Right? I gotta say, I agree with you. That lower bracket, living up to his name, he's gonna rise from the ashes, and he's gonna go on a bit of a run there. I gotta tell you now. I've known John for a long time. He's probably the oldest friend I've had since this whole Twitch thing's been going on there.
Like, fucking excuse me?
Well, I mean, not counting present company, of course.
Okay, 40's your best friend. Got it.
I love that.
You know, anyway, the point is, John Phoenix, he was right there, like, at the beginning, the beta test of, like, Dragon Warrior Rando. We've been tight since all the way back in the day. I've talked to the guy. I've streamed with the guy. I've watched the guy stream. He's watched me stream. And you know what? 26 seed? Based on how we're seeding them, yeah, that's fair. But you know what? It's like I said, that lower bracket, he's going to rise from the ashes. He's going to surprise you a bit there.
Is he?
John Phoenix is good people, and I love him a lot. Going on the record saying that. God bless. What? What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, in Demolition Man, we have John Spartan and Simon Phoenix as the two main characters. So we got John Phoenix here. I don't know what that means, but it's something.
That's amazing. I love it. I love that. Burgundy, there's no chance you're going to beat that analysis.
Certainly not, but I'll give at least some semblance of effort. John can hardly do worse than I did in the 26th position 2 years ago.
That's what I thought.
Hey, you took a game from me, Ferran.
Yeah, due to technical difficulties.
A win is a win is a win. Suck it.
Yeah, that's right. They don't ask how, they ask how many.
You wagered 3, a combination of 3 and 5. You multiply that, you almost get 10. Who's number 10, boys?
Oh, we're running out now.
Oh, I know this song.
Broken NES. Beautiful. I love the potential of this bottom half. Without seeing the 23, I love the potential here. This 10-7 is spicy. But let's talk about Skunky 48. If he didn't put his penis in his NES and break it, would have he played Smash TV? I give this to Burgundy.
History will be made.
Skunky's LOLing in the fucking chat. What if Skunky had more than 2 weeks of fucking his NES? History will be made. 40.
I mean, Skunky's my boy. Skunky's been practicing. I dump all knowledge I possibly can about just the minutia of the game, the small things you got to pay attention to actually climb into those higher times. Number 10 on the leaderboard just recently, so the knowledge is sinking in and paying off. He's going to be one to watch out for. If this was his first year, he would also be in my Rookie of the Year contenders.
So what you're telling me is Skunky is your CHX to you as CHX is to me, which is cute, but you pat him on the head and you just move on to that championship podium. Okay, cool. Who's not voiced an opinion yet?
Also, I'm going to point out,
Get
look
up,
at
you
Skunky's
pussy.
gaming history. Just look at it.
I'm just saying, Skunky's pretty good at video games. That is an interesting 10 seed. Not a fucking goat. Burgundy, since apparently you may not have, quote unquote, voiced your opinions, give me your thoughts on Skunky.
Did pretty decently last year, if I recall correctly, and yeah, just on the cusp of a sub 5.5, just a little over a week ago. Yeah, certainly can make waves here. I mean, so many of these matchups are just looking fantastic, given the number of really good competitors that are here. I'm glad I'm in the booth for this one.
I'm just going to throw it out there. Based on inconsistencies, lack of experience, and lack of reps. I'm not saying 23 is the loss. 7 will beat 10, and 10 loses in the bottom. Skunky don't got the reps to get it done. Skunky, prove me wrong.
He will.
You win one, you lose twice, you go home. I'm calling it now. You're done. All right, you're fired. Who's number 23? Our last seed in the tournament. We will review the whole thing, and we'll get out of here. Here we go. Wait a minute. There we go. Rocking that FF4 Dark Cecil theme. It's the Red Wings, Detroit coming at you from Barron. Zarkonis, you're 23. Ferran, you know nothing. Lead us out.
I'm still annoyed at the Red Wings for beating the Flyers in the 97 Stanley Cup.
That's because they had a bunch of Russians. They cheated. Don't worry about it. They oatmealed his head. It's fine. Fine. Jack, save us. How did the Red Wings lose that finals to the Philly Flyers?
Well, Bri.
Licks? No, Licks, no. Go on. Kill him. Burgundy.
I'm sorry. Bri,
Free.
all I can think of is how the Detroit Red Wings let us down personally in the most recent edition of Hockey Shenanigans.
Oh, that was bad. And may or may not we do second round, but it's also like 12:30 in the morning for you. The point is, 40 save us from ourselves.
Oh, wait. Not before 40 goes. Before 40 goes.
Okay.
I just want to say that Cecil is the coolest goddamn Final Fantasy hero, so I do approve of that choice of theme song.
Realm's right there.
Okay, whatever.
40.
I mean, Zarkonis, a 6'11", another great contender for a sub-6 this year. A laundry list of games, a number of them podium, if not first place, even on some new games like Cube, right up on the podium with, oddly enough, Skunky 48. So, an interesting one to look out at.
Fucking Skunky 48. Only going to win the Swirl Division. Not calling it now. Burgundy, how about you get your foot out of your mouth? What do we got?
Wait, my foot was in my mouth?
Is that code?
Bet your ass it is.
All right, continue.
All right, yeah, Zarkonis getting that 6'11" back in the summer of 2022. And, yeah, another one of those that are just a good quarter of a minute away from getting to that sub-6 club. There's quite a few of them. And RNG being RNG, anything can happen. But with the best of 5 here, I could see Zarkonis taking a game or two. I could see it going more than just the traditional first-round sweep.
100%. And I'm going to point out, for the record, we're going to review things. But keep in mind, as early as tomorrow at 4 Eastern, you can schedule matches on Discord, matchup channel. Talk to your opponent, see what they're available. You got 8 days to get the first week done. I'm giving you an extra day. That's a little bonus. You come up to a time that makes sense, and you at Mr. Dino, you at myself, and we'll go from there. We'll get her done. Keep in mind, provided there's comms available, because this tournament, unlike Dragon Warrior Randomizer, we demand that there be commentators. But fret not, at comms, okay? You've got LZ Cards when he's available. You got Ferran Burgundy, Silver Medal of Awesomeness. You've got 40-watt range, the Bronze Medal of Pretty Goodness. The Canadian Tin Medal of Honor, yours truly. You've got Tapatio J. I mean, he talks. You've got the, hey, he made the finals, Jacquemus Wedge. And don't keep in mind the, holy shit, they showed up, they won the gold medal out of nowhere. Dark Lord Gonzo or Prince Leaf. There's a lot of commentators. And Mr. Dino has been known to show up from time to time. Pretty good. Jack is the worst commentator. That's the take home. Let's hit a quick review. Well, it's true. Let's just do a quick little rewind here. Okay. Let's go back to the Trap Division. We've got the Brysolf Infinite Mystery matchup. Make your call in chat. Make your call on comms. Who wins the opening matchup? Infuriate Infinite Mystery. Make me actually try. I'm just calling it out now. Bride is hating all over. Excuse me, Tapatio? Excuse me? I will drink more.
Oh, please, God, no.
Alright, then fine. More important. Wait. There we go. Space Colonizer Jack. You want a real match to call? Call this in chat and in comms, not including Jack. Who wins this match? Gut reaction. No thinking. No analyzing. In chat, who wins Space Code Jack? That does not include Jack. So we're talking 40, Burgundy in chat. Who wins this match?
I'm saying Jacquemus, but it goes the entire way.
Okay, a best of 5. Burgundy.
I'm leaning toward Jacquemus in 5.
All right.
Split.
Oh, Zexy going with the space. I like it. Dino space because he has Team Rockets. All right, he's pretty good with those rockets. I mean, if it's that one particular scenario, he's pretty good.
Is that code?
Man, Team Rocket just made me realize how upset I am that no one picked the Pokemon theme as their theme song because of how it talks about being the very best.
I legit expected that, to be honest.
Surprised it's coming all form.
Jack, in round 2, if you win, I promise to put you down quickly and mercifully. All right, I'm talking 3-1. It's fair.
Why?
Bri, whenever I beat Space Co,
you can get both of those for free.
enjoy the lower bracket.
Jack, I love your confidence.
I love it.
It's what I call Canadian conservative, because you're gonna fucking lose. Jesus Christ. You think that's true? It's adorable.
We'll see who's first at the end of our lives.
Oh, damn. That's true. Because I work at retail. You're probably going to win. Oh, goddamn. The trash talk is real, boys. We are going to have to make a literal trash talk stream. I'll have to make an order account at Solo Jack so you guys can enjoy us just shit talking each other holy race. And that's only if Space Coat somehow doesn't win. Because Space Co is no fucking joke. All right.
So you say, but you got to beat Infinite Mystery too. Like that Infinite Mystery, dude. That could be anything. You could be going up against Cthulhu.
I'd rather.
I might have to play someone else in the second round when I beat Space Co. Man.
I'm just gonna say, Infinite Mystery, wonderful human being. I fucked around against Jack and still won him by over a minute. I'm just saying. Or not Jack. Bruce. Pardon me. Wrong one. I fuck around you, I'll win by about 20 seconds. Fuck you. You know what's gonna happen, Jack? Jack, you know what's gonna happen? This is what's gonna happen. Alright, you ready?
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah? Well here's what I think's gonna happen.
Here you go. Boom!
No,
Look at that! Look at that!
No,
fuck you!
No, Bri, here's what's gonna happen.
I can't see what you're doing.
Wow.
I hit you, you fall down, I jerk off on your driver's side handle again.
Okay.
Again?
As counterpoint. As counterpoint. And keep in mind, Space Cold's going to beat you, so I don't got to worry about it. I'm going to dunk on Space Cold like I did last round. Last tournament. Where are we going at? The point is, here you go. Gruntiatus. Hefe Man. Let's look at this bracket. For real talk, let's assume that I'm not going to dunk all over this whole bracket. Let's assume I'm not the best. I'm going to win my third in a row. We're going to go 40, Ferran, and Delusional. In that order. Who's going to win Trap Division? That's not me.
I'd have to put my money on Oopla myself.
Okay, solid bet. The 8th seed, the second ranked in the group. What makes you say that?
Just past performance. When the first year he was playing, I was just like, damn, this guy is out for blood. Like he's playing like a lot of us that have been playing for a couple years already.
Okay, fair. Burgundy, who you got? Who's not me?
Who's not you?
And I'll give my thoughts afterwards. I'll let Jack have first thought if he doesn't pick himself. But that said, Jack picks himself. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
I was going to say, maybe it's the beer that I've had here, but I could see Jack making a run, if not for you.
Okay, that's fair. So I'll ask you, Jack, not me, not you. Who comes out of here?
Well, Ferran, I'm really flattered that you think so highly of me, but this might seem like a really, really out of nowhere pick, but I could see Grunt taking this 8-pack.
See,
Grunt is my pick.
I'm on the opposite side. I'm picking old Hefe. Whoever wins the MTPO battle, at the bottom of this, if it's not me, I like me some Hefe to come out of this Shrap division. I'm just saying.
The only thing that gives Uplo the advantage to Hefe for me is the experience and the
No,
reps.
100%. I don't disagree, but Hefe's highs. All you need is those 3 out of 5, right? All you need is that Prince Leaf. You play Bryce off for 5.5, and he somehow still wins 2 of them, and wins the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
What I'm saying here is that you guys are already writing off Grunt just because he's going up against Hefe.
No, I'm not
Like,
writing
you
off Grunt. I'm not writing Grunt.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Okay, no. But hear me out here.
Okay.
You look at this division here, and you look at outside of the race with me and Spaceco. You look at the higher seed, and it's like, oh yeah, they totally got this. But here's the thing: Grunt's playing with house money. If Grunt beats Hefe, you know, he's already overcome the big hurdle there. At that point, there, it's like, oh man, Grunt can play, right? I think he could go all the way based on that, you know, because he's playing with house money at that point. There's no expectations for him to even beat Hefe based on the seeding numbers straight out, right? If he can win that, he can go the whole way because he's just coasting on good vibes and emotion. And then, you know, people like you and Uplo with your nice low seed numbers, it's like, hey, you got appearances to keep up. You know, you got to show up and play and do good and all that. Grunt, he's just there to have fun.
See, I want to put
I think that's a way to beat you. I think that's a way to beat those lower seed numbers.
It's a good theory if you're facing number 8 Upla. But when you're facing the champ, the king, you best not miss. All right, so you better come loaded for bear. You better got your 3 locked and loaded because your old pal Bryceoff, outside of Bruce, a little lemonades, a little bit of not taking people seriously, is not taking this unseriously. You watch.
Hey, confidence can kill.
Yeah, it does if you're Prince Leaf, maybe. The point is that no.
The point is
Tournament 5 versus Tournament 6. I lost less games in Tournament 6 when the competition was better than Tournament 5. I'm just saying. So y'all come get me. Y'all come get me. In case you forgot what's going on, here's what you're up against. Okay? Just to remind you. Fucking bat flip, come get me. I'm just saying. Let's move on to the next side.
Or is that one of the foot soldiers using their bat on you?
That's a fair deal. Grunt division. 40, you are not allowed to voice opinions on this. Jack, myself, Burgundy in that order. Who's taking this division? Jack, who's taking this division? Jack died. Burgundy, I guess you're first up.
Well, is this apart from the highest seed type thing?
No, this is a who's gonna win.
Who's okay?
This
is
division.
just straight up. Ooh.
Good luck. Jack was supposed to be first, but
good
Jack,
fucking luck.
Jack, I'm gonna put quotes on this. Dropped. End quote.
See, and I was also away for a bit, so I didn't see this division. So I'm looking.
Look at this mess. Look at this mess.
And yeah, this is just my God. Like
6 sub-6s. Good luck.
Yeah, the Dino. Yeah, if Dino wins that first, yeah, you could have a Dino 40-watt range match as your second round match.
Right? It'd give Jack Bryce
a year
off the first
ago
round.
would have been your quarterfinals.
Hey, Dino, you've beat him the last 2 times you've played. You're fine.
No, he hasn't.
One, whatever. I'm trying to build them up.
Yeah, this is a bonkers division. This is going to be a bloodbath. Whoever comes out of this here.
I mean, that bottom half alone is gross. That top half is gross. And keep in mind, Croquette and Dakota are both coming up.
Yeah, they're both on the rise. I mean, Sigma has been extremely solid as of late.
And had bad luck. And had bad luck in tournament races.
Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes levels of bad luck. I mean, even Sigma and Fire Broth, that's going to be a redonkulous
It's
match.
a rematch. It's a rematch from the last tournament, too. There's a little bit of grudge there.
Yeah, a little revenge game matchup. Telio has been knocking on the door of that kind of Final Four elite. I could see Telio making a push here to finally bust that door down, bust through that glass ceiling.
I love Dino. Revenge match. But first I got to beat Scotty. 100% true. 40, what do you think? I know I said you're last, but Jack apparently became shy. Other than yourself, who's coming out of this division?
If I can't pick myself, I'm going to... And I don't even know if I would pick myself, but... for me, it's like a very close toss-up between Dino and Telio.
Okay,
I'm not looking at numbers or anything like that.
Who you picking?
I'm gonna go. I honestly don't know.
No.
I'll say instinct. Instinct is telling me Telio, just because that's Telio when it comes to these tournaments. He just performs well, but I don't know. I could give it to Dino just as easy.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
The middle.
I'm gonna talk you real talk.
40-watt range.
Definitely not. The real talk. You ready for this? All right. 13-20 matchup. Whoever wins that matchup is gonna ride that to this division. Okay, the grunt is going to the 13-20. Dino, Scotty. Whoever wins it is going to win the whole thing. Jack, now that you're back, who you got, brother?
You know, as much as my heart really wants to see another Scotty Firebroth matchup.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, Telio's got this 8-pack. I think it's going to be...
What?
I think it's going to be Telio Aquas in the final. I'm saying it right now. Telio Aquas is going to be your final two.
I mean, that's cool. Except that I'm not sure how congenital heart defect, or maybe if you're going to start streaming on my thing. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but that's cool.
Oh, it's totally easy, man. I'm going to knock you down to the, lower bracket, and then I'm going to get way too overconfident and just completely get demolished from there. That's all there is to it.
Oh my God, guys, he believes that. Holy shit, that's funny. Yo, race, Skunky, you scare me. That thing scares me. All right, wait. Let's go to tank division. All right, let's look at this now.
I just want to say, Bri, before we get too far into this, can we call it like turret division or tanker division? I've watched too many urinating trees that tank division puts this really bad thought in my head.
Boom, no. My stream, my home run, bad flip.
Tank division it is!
I should have had that loaded on the whole time. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, Joey in tough. Leaf should be the advantage. Tapatio, Lucha. Interesting matchup, okay? Aquas, advantage, obviously. Tetsuo, advantage. But then you're talking second round, okay? Leaf, maybe feeling a little weak. A little rough. A little undergunned, perhaps. Maybe a little overseeded versus either of these guys. And a potential, I'm not saying Johnny's going to lose to Tetsuo. Definitely.
Oh, rough. Just the way your mother likes it, Trebek.
100%. But like 11-6, Tetsuo Aquas, right? I'm going to say it right now as the host of the stream. This right here is your winner of the tank division, okay? But this is your close second, 14-19. Tapatio, you're overdue, brother. Lucha, you're overdue, brother. And I'm going to say, Ferran, Jack, Burgundy, lay it out. How is it not out of the bottom half? You got to do this right here. Who's it going to be? What's the scenario? In that order. Go.
Well, you said Furon twice, so.
Yeah, Furon again. 40, just amuse yourself. Jack.
Wow.
The second one is 40. Go.
I mean, man, you've got Prince Leaf, Lucha, Taps, Aquas, Tetsuo, just in that quote-unquote tank division. Yeah, there's nobody laying down on this one. I mean, even Joey Mittens has a puncher's chance here.
Fair deal. Okay, so wide open. Top 4. Second Furon, aka 40. Who's winning out of that top 4? Because they're going to win the whole thing. Go. Make the
Out
case.
of that top 4, Leaf.
Yep.
My Leaf. I give it to Leaf.
Oh, wow. How? What is the scenario?
It's Leaf, man. He's been playing this game longer than me. He always undersells himself and then performs well. I gave it to him.
All right, then, Jack, make the case for not Leaf out of anybody who's not Aquas or Tetsuo. So we're talking Joey, Lucha, Taps, Coolio, Johnny. Who you got? Make the case.
Aquas.
No, not in the list. Go on.
Aquas.
Make the case. Who's not Aquas?
Oh, who's not Aquas?
Yes, correct.
Oh, well, it's going to be Lucha and Aquas in the
so
final
make
for
the
this
case.
division.
How's Lucha going to do it? So Taps Lucha. I mean, that's one of those matchups, right?
It totally is. It totally is, Brian.
So
I
is the
100%
quarterback
agree.
going to wreck his elbow in the NFC title game? Is that what's happening here? Just say yes.
No.
It'll really bug
No.
Taps. Just say yes. It'll bug Taps.
Well, okay, yes, because it will bug Taps.
But make your real case. Then.
So I don't even have to explain that one. Then you gave me the reason right there. There we go.
Okay, Jack, don't be amazing. Give us an actual reason.
Okay, well, as much as I love Taps,
okay,
I've both watched Lucha and Taps stream the game, and I've raced both of them at this point. I've beaten both of them in races. But anyway, the point is, Lucha gets the edge just from a slight bit of tilt there.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm cheering for a 319. I want to see the HWC explode. I want to see a little cup of coffee in the big time, but looking at it, this 11-6 seems like the real make or break of the whole division. But I'm hoping for a little bit of a Leaf revival here. I believe in Eli. I'm just saying, okay? A little Eli Manning over here. Outperform himself when the time comes. That's right, Leaf. You are Eli Manning. 2-time Super Bowl winner. And you throw 3 interceptions for pick sixes to garbage secondary players. I'm just saying. I believe in Brad Mershaw. Okay, Lucha, let's go Bruins.
Yes!
I beat Jack.
Yes!
A fucking man. All right. Oh, wait. Here you go. Last one. Swirl division, boys. I mean, this is a rough division for anyone not named CHX. Jack, then 40, then Burgundy, and then myself. Make a case for someone who's not CHX, and you can't pick the same person. All right? Whatever order I said, go. I'm fourth.
It's going to be Aries.
And based on? Make the case.
Well, I'm making the case here. Now, I know I said earlier that...
Oh, Lucha. Not CHX. They're making the case. That's cool. You think that's going to happen, but they're making the case not CHX. Remember, Jack says that CHX and I are both going to fuck each other for a bronze medal, so go on.
I never said that you guys were going to fuck each other. I just said that based on how dominant the both of you have been, not just at Smash TV, but at most other games that you play, that both of you are due for a little bit of bad karma there. Not because, you deserve bad karma in the sense that karma is like, you do good things happen to you, bad things happen to you, whatever. It's just a law of averages is what it is, right? I just feel that, this is the year that, like, both of you guys walk into Mutoid, you're looking at like 4 invulns in a row. CHX is looking at 4 keys in a row. That's just kind of what I feel it is there. And I'm looking at this division, and I know we talked about how much of a wild card RNG's is, and I'm just looking at it, and like I said earlier, I feel like Aries is underseeded at 15. I think Aries is going to be the guy that is going to, with all due respect, serve CHX that slice of humble pie, and then take out basically the winner of Jesus and Skunky and come out of this 8-pack to go into the top 4.
All right, fair deal. Whoever named second, go.
I think that was me.
There you go. You spoke first. You win. Go on. Who is going to win this?
For me, it's Skunky.
Skunky. Make your case.
I think that he has the skills to pay the bills, and he also just has a zen about him. And if he wants something, he'll do what it takes to get it. And that's my caveat there. If he really wants to go the distance in his tournament, he will.
Okay, based on the fact that he's got them quote unquote bills to pay them skills.
I guess so. The other way around, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2-time champion. What am I talking about? Burgundy, make your case. Who wins this division? Not named CHX.
Well, as much as I'd love to go for Jackamus's Scotty final,
I know, right?
That is a bit of a bold strategy prediction, Cotton. So I don't know if I'm going to go there. I think this is just going to be one of those things. You mentioned karma and things of that nature. I could see RNG.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
All the way to the end, as we see if it pays off for him.
I'm glad I did that center in the middle. Who is going all the way to the end?
I'm saying RNGesus.
RNGesus. Okay, not a bad guess. But bear with me here. What if John Phoenix lost in the first round and then ran all the way through the bottom half?
Oh my God, I would love that.
I would love to
see him rise from the ashes. John is one of my best Twitch friends ever. I'm just gonna come right at that and say it. I love that man, and I hope that happens, bro. I really do.
I mean, John Phoenix doesn't necessarily have the reps right now. But
Phoenix.
Phoenix is pretty good. I'm just saying. Gonna lose the opening round. He's gonna take that and go, you know what? I can't get that sub 80 in Zelda 2. But I'm gonna win a Smash TV tournament, and then I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna get a top 20 time in Zelda 2 right afterwards. I'm just saying.
Oh, hot damn. Not just a prediction for some good success here, but in another game as well. I love
100%, it. 100%. Because I believe in John Phoenix. He's good people. It wouldn't be a fucking Bryce Hall stream without someone's name misspelled. I don't know how I missed that. But either way, boys and girls, that's going to do her. We're going to finish her off. Hit it up in the match. You see who your match are. So just quick review. There's the Shrap division. Reach out to your opponents. You got 8 days to get this done, all right? Austin, 3 hours? If you say so. 3.5. Leave, please. It's been a garbage dumpster fire. We appreciate it. Shrap division. Oh, wait. Grunt division. Reach out. 8 days. Let's get her done, boys. Let's get this tournament going. We start a bit earlier so we don't run into vacations. Hopefully. And tank division. All right.
So matches can start tomorrow. For some reason, I was under the impression it was the 11th.
No, I always give a week lead out, but I asked Dino, he said as early as tomorrow. So I will tell you as early as tomorrow, after 4 Eastern, but you have to clear it with Dino. And then secondarily, myself as administrator. But Dino's the one that really matters. He's the restreamer. We restream these matches. And if worst comes to worst, you record them on your own, and we just broadcast them on delay. But that's only if we can't line it up where you can't match each other, okay?
This is a tournament where we're willing to accommodate everyone, but we do prefer everyone to be able to perform live, in person, at the same time, at GG_speedruns, the best speedrun tournament channel on twitch.tv.
It's pretty great. And to keep in mind that just stream, let them know, like, you use my Discord, set up in the match setting, and the matchup channels where you get your countdowns. Usually the commentators handle it. There might be someone else there, but usually the commentators. We're going to lean more on other people other than Cards until Cards is ready to come back into the booth and ready to lead us as our lead commentator. Okay? Burgundy, I'm going to put you on the spot, brother. Are you cool taking the lead as our lead commentator? Because you are definitely the secondary generally, but you are most definitely, based on everyone else competing, going to be our primary. Are you cool with that?
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
But seriously.
Now that you just teed that one up for me. Yeah, I will admit that I'm glad this isn't normal percent, but I think for easy percent, I've done enough of these where I can do a little bit more than fly ball caught.
I mean, 100%, you're literally just going to be on the broadcast. You don't even have to be the lead. Because, I mean, CHX can talk primary. 40 can talk primary. Jack exists, and I can talk primary. So, you know, these are all things that happen.
Brian, I just want to say I absolutely intend to stand up and, you know, carry my part of this load and do some actual commentary this year several times a week instead of just, maybe I'll do it tonight. No, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be not the guy, but one of the guys. So I will be there.
Real talk, as administrator of this fucking disaster piece of a tournament that is awesome, I'm quite cool with other people talk. And I only come in occasionally to get frame counts wrong. I'm cool with that. Yeah?
Well, that's what you're best at, obviously.
No, beating everyone's ass is what I'm best at. And just in case you forgot, I'll remind you. Oh, what's that? Home run, bat flip, get fucked. No doubt about it. With that said, boys and girls, let's see who's live.
I'll see you in round 2 of the winner's bracket or round 2 of the loser's bracket.
I'm cool with either way. Just don't lose in the opening round, all right? Who's live right now? Who are we throwing to? Oh, shit, Andrew G's live. Should we rate Andrew G? Yes or no? Call it out in chat. Yay or nay? Andrew G, my boy from back in the day on Twin Galaxies.
Oh no. There's no way you can't say no to that. Andrew G, he's actually streaming. I follow him and I don't see him live that much. You gotta give it to the man. The original OG, not none of these weird new kids. Andrew G was the original master. Send us over there, Bri.
He invented speedrunning.
Okay, first of all, Scott Kessler and Tom Vodova say, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I know. I'm fucking around.
Scott Kessler was a proven cheat, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, we will have to talk about this offline, and then we can talk about it online.
Yeah, talk about it on Discord so I can see it.
I'm 100% on board, because if Kessler's a cheater, I want to know. Vodova's the shit, though. I love me some Tom.
Oh, no, Tom's legit.
Tom's great. If you don't know Tom Vodova, Tom's great. Good guy. A legit human being from the Twin Galaxy morass outside of, like, well, Daniel and himself mainly. Apparently, because Scott Kessler's a piece of shit. Talk to y'all later. We're raiding. We're out of here, boys. Thank you for hanging. This has been fun. I appreciate it. Burgundy, could you shut up for a second?
Get $0
Go
free
Phillies.
fee.
Go Phillies. Oh my god.
Dude, you did the thing that I'm supposed to do.
Let's go. Fuck you, Bruins. Right over. Stream's still on, though. Go, 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 go. Too late. Got him.
Dude, I don't have to say nothing. The record speaks for itself.
They're pretty great.
Sort of.
They are apparently 60 games in, the best team in NHL history. So yeah, it's been pretty good this year, I gotta say.
They're gonna lose the Leafs opening round.
Right, so
play
thank you
Leafs
for the
in opening
raid.
round. Tampa's
Appreciate that.
got second
Yeah,
spot
legit.
locked down.
They're gonna lose in the opening round. It's gonna be pretty sad. Leaf taken down.
Oh, the Leafs?
That's
Oh
not
yeah,
what
of
I
course.
wanted
The
to do.
Tampa's gonna kick their ass.
No. They're gonna face Boston somehow and kick their ass.
What? Toronto and Boston in
He's
the first
skunky.
round? I don't even think it can mathematically happen right now.
By
You know what?
sports.
Sports. All right, boys.
Yep.
Old Tooker shits need to go to bed.
I don't
Oh,
know.
dude,
Maybe I should try to
wait,
get the
Bri,
world
Bri,
records that
Bri.
I had before. That
Oh, are we
it would
doing
be
that
an
show?
interesting challenge. Like I'm already.
Well,
I certainly have experience.
can you like do that old thing with the
it's way
old-fashioned way of communicating that
way
we
different.
have?
What's that? Phone? It's at 1%. What's the point?
That should have worked.
Dude, come on, man.
I'll plug it in and talk to you. What do you want?
Not do that to me.
All right, faggot. I mean,
Whoa, we're not live anymore. You can't drop the F-bomb.
40 watt.
yeah,
What's
I know. I'm sorry. No, I just wanted to do, say a couple things. That's all.
Oh, we're gonna make love with our mouths. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Ferran, like you could totally get on this too, man. I mean, I know you're a little further way down in the old Philly area, but
wait, are we talking on the phone or Discord?
well,
I broke his brain, y'all.
No. I was gonna say phone because I needed to go outside for a sec, but no, man. I could. I forget.
I
I'm
broke
sorry.
his brain, y'all.
Yes, you actually did. Congratulations.
Also, Little Jack. What a stupid name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Is anyone else
I'm
here
sorry.
for this?
Ferran's still in the call there, and Ferran, man, if I upset you by my
you're
saying
good.
of, well, if you got upset by my saying the other F word that's like really offensive, I don't mean it in that way or nothing. So,
No, you
just,
don't. I know it's not malicious. You're fine.
yeah, it's
He's just an idiot. Yeah.
It's hockey talk. I get it.
It's part of growing up in a very, very macho culture for the better part of 25 years and
You're making it
trying
worse.
my
You're making it
damnedest
worse.
to unlearn it. Trying my damnedest to unlearn it.
Believe me, you're fine. I get it.
Okay.
No
I
offense taken. I know that. Yeah, I
still
know
feel
when people mean things maliciously and when people are just kind of doing, as you said, macho locker room talk.
That's
No.
a polite way of saying
I wasn't even insinuating anything one way or the other.
Didn't
It's
mean to
just
hit it
it's
like
something that I've been trying so hard to be better about, especially now that my daughter's giving me crap about it too. So it's like,
Oh shit.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I'm gonna just sound even worse the more I talk. Bro, give me a call. Ferran, I can totally give you my phone number as well.
Whoa.
I fucking love you as both.
Hold on,
I fucking
hold
love
on,
you
hold
both.
on, Hold on. I'm currently just fixing the brackets, so give me like 5 minutes. I'll plug in and call you.
All right, sounds good.
I'm going to bed because it is already after midnight and it is just a very cold, shitty, rainy, windy night.
Amen to that. You have yourself a great night, Ferran.
Ferran, thanks
always
for
a pleasure.
joining us.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, taps at 13. That's gross.
There's a couple of weird seedings going on.
Listen, I went straight rankings, okay? Like
I know.
It has been a bad week, all right? There's been some fucking horrendous, like, what's the word?
Track 2.
Some horrendous
crap. Trash.
happenstance in the community.
Nothing special about it.
The best thing that happened was that somebody's mother had surgery.
Somehow,
that's a bad
really
scene,
important
man.
part of the run.
Just a bit outside.
Just get by
Yeah,
it.
a little bit. It's been rough, all right? I would have liked to fuck with the fucking seatings a bit more, but,
Wow, I screwed up something there.
Honestly, it's not a big deal. Like
Screwed something up there.
I talk about overseeding and underseeding, and a lot of that was just kind of to try to basically promote discussion, argument, try to say something nice or negative about everyone, keep it fair, etc. Like, I look at a tournament like this, and it's like the seeding for something like Smash TV, I don't think matters too much, because at the end of the day, we play enough matches from game to game that the player who is the most consistently good at the game is going to come out on top. RNG be damned.
That's not necessarily untrue. I'll be 100% honest.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, the past couple of tournaments prove it. You've won the last 2. You're the best in the world at the game.
I am pretty great.
And
You are correct.
yeah, and like, I
Bud
mean,
Lighter.
I know there was, I think it was the 5th tournament where, was it Telio that had you on the ropes? Or was it Vacus?
No, Leaf.
That
Leaf.
was so
Oh, yeah,
close.
yeah.
And I had
Anyway.
the worst luck
Holy,
in the
so close.
fucking universe. It was pretty terrible.
Yeah, exactly. And, the point is the luck evened itself out and then you came back and won, right? So it's like, like the idea behind why we played 5 games in the early rounds and 7 games in the later rounds is that the idea is that the RNG evens itself out and the best player wins. And, typically I'm usually okay with the result. So it's like,
I'm just going to say for the record, you need to not maybe lose to people you shouldn't lose to.
Oh, I dropped
Well,
the
yeah,
number of frames for some reason.
Well, I didn't want to say nothing while we were on the broadcast because, I didn't want to suddenly give the impression that, maybe I was underseeded. But yes, I do have my SNES. It's been working. I have been practicing a bit.
Good.
So,
So I should actually fire the game up for the first time in a month?
if you want to. I mean, I don't think I'm going to actually beat you when we play in the second round. But, I like your idea of just shooting the shit and all that.
I'm 100% on board with that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to take it for granted, like I'm just going to automatically beat Spaceco, but...
no, and that's fair. Spaceco's not dog shit.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is I don't know how much that they've been practicing or anything like that. It's like, I feel like, depending on luck, I'm going to be between 5:30 and 6:30 every game, but... I don't know where they're at, etc., etc. I'm not taking nothing for granted, but I really love the idea of if we actually get to play in that second round.
I'm not
gonna
lie. I saw that matchup and my eyes lit up. I'm like, finally, a chance for Jack to get some shit shoved in. I was pretty pumped about it.
Yeah, I'm. Barring some sort of stupid shit happening in the next couple of weeks, I am going to be able to perform at 100% capacity this year. So
looking forward to it.
You're going to kick my ass no matter what I spend tonight.
No. Jack, none of that shit. You're going to show up and you're going to fucking ball out because I expect nothing better.
Well, I'm going to show up and we're just, like we said, we're going to talk shit about each other. And, even if GG Speedruns wants to broadcast the game, we're going to have a secondary stream where people can hear us talking shit about each other. That's what
I don't know how we're going to do this. We're
going
going to figure this out. We're not the smartest motherfuckers on the planet, but
It's not even about winning or losing at that point. It's just about us talking shit to each other for the better part of an hour, right? I mean, I want to at least push it to 6 games, is what I'm thinking, just so we can keep it going a little bit longer, right?
That sounds, you know what? It's going to go 4, if not 5. Yeah, 100%. All right, Tetsuo Johnny. Cool.
Wow. Okay.
No,
wow.
It's
4,
only,
if not 5.
It's opening rounds. It's only best of 5. Keep in mind,
Money
rounds is top 8 this year.
Oh, I forgot. I just kind of assumed everything was best of 7. Shit, we only get up to 5 games? That's disappointing.
You just gotta make the best of what you got.
I can already see how it's gonna go. I'm gonna win the first game. I'm gonna dominate you the first game, and then you're gonna win the next 3 because that's how this shit always goes.
Threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Scuddy, CHX. So I'm just getting the bracket ready as we're talking. Fire Broth, Sigma, Dakota Telio, Scotty, and Dino, which is, I think, the fire match of the opening round. Watch it be dog shit. Croquette and 40. Le Prix de Danger.
Well, here's how it goes. Just from past experiences, I know we've hyped these matches and just kind of